Yeah, hi. I was giving a call in regards to the property for sale in southern Vermont.
Yes.
Is that still available?
Yes.
I just had a couple of questions, if you can indulge me.
Okay.
First, is this isn't like a rent to own type scenario? Like I would instantly own this thing?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not a rent to own.
Okay, yeah. There's a lot of rent to owns out there, but they don't tell you that, you know.
Yeah. No.
Fucking pricks.
You're supposed to pay for it, and you own it.
All right. Is there any type of building restrictions up there?
There's not a lot. I don't know what would be restricted, but it's pretty lax up there as far as what they allow.
Okay. Between you and me, I'm trying to look for an out-of-the-way, secluded place, trying to do a private brothel and whatnot, maybe set up the lab. But is there any negotiating on the price if I like the property?
Say that again?
Is there any negotiating on the price if I like the property?
And what were you going to use the property for?
What's that? For me and my brother.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we run a brothel.
You run a brothel?
Yeah, you know, we're trying to get hit with lawmakers and get, senators and everybody on board to get legalized prostitution back. And, we want to set up shop and show them how it can be done first and foremost,
Yeah, that would be good.
And from there, I can cut you in discounts if you could work with me on the price,
Discounts, that'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, and we keep in mind, we got it all, women, female, no kids, though. I don't care what you think,
Okay.
No kids.
So you could give my wife a job, too, then?
Hey, I tell you what, she's got to be a looker, though. I don't want no looseness, if you know what I mean. Not to insult your wife, I bet she's beautiful.
Yeah, she is, so.
Hey, now, have you ever experienced the awesomeness of a brothel? I'm looking for partners.
You're looking for partners, huh?
Yeah.
Well, how about if I keep it and you rent it from me then?
If we can work out some scenario, I might be willing to do that. The only thing I'd ask is I'm looking for some male workers, too.
Yeah, you don't want me.
Yeah, no? Yeah, used and abused?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I got you. Same thing here, man. It's like looking at a spare tire in my asshole, you know? How about that legalization of marijuana? Are they pushing for that?
Yeah, they got it.
I tell you a Bernie fan?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, about to say only burn I feel is in my piss, you know? Well, listen, you've been a great sport, the property. Is that doable? Don't keep laughing. You're going to mess me with a prank call here, man. You're ruining it. Damn you.
I'm trying to ruin it as long as until I can figure out.
Hey, listen, it's nobody you know, but I will say this. At least you have a good sense of humor. Where most people can't handle it and they hang up immediately.
Okay, well, anyway, you just send a check and then you own it, okay?
Who do I make it out to? Do I put it for brothel in the notes?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Listen, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, take care.
You have a good night. Bye-bye.
We can burn it all down, turn up and turn down. When the smoke all clears, who's going to work now? Set fire to your flag and purge from my ground. Roast a pig in his honor, no jury is worth your honor. The only terminators for being a John Connor. See, I am no martyr, cause dying is so awkward. I'm living to tell the story. They want it without an offer. They want us to start a fire, to fire at fire starters. They want it to hit home, but home is somewhere farther. 9,000 miles away, our lost fathers being stripped of their land and robbed of their resources. Here, a woman stripped to show rob her resources. This ain't the way, this ain't the truth, this ain't the life. It's black versus white, even after civil rights. Why should I be civil when we aren't treated right? Two wrongs don't make it right, but all these wrongs made me right. Right? I'm right in his act, and it ain't all white, so I'll be right black. Wipe my ass with the Confederate flag. You like that? I'm feeling like Mike, alright? Now who's that? You're pink when you're born, white when you're grown, red in the sun, blue when you're cold, brown when you tan. Who's a real colored man? You can't color me bad, I gave you the crayon. If you're yellow when you're scared, green when you're sick, gray when you die, look me in the eye. The truth to the lies that you're the colored guy. So if I'm the colored man, then you must be colorblind. Blacks watching Mississippi burning. The time to kill. I'm Sam L. The world's turning. It's up to me or another of color, or maybe not. Cause the race is not the issue. The issue can stop the clock. I've seen angels fall down, dust off, and try again. Through my backwash, holding a bottle of Heineken. I saw the signs then. Obstacles placed to buy me in. Crucified by the judges of law. I got a grudge with them all. I can't think if I'm in love with it raw. With all confusion. Problems arise with no solution. An illusion was placed in my face. Holographic images with me frozen in place. Stuffing dough in the safe. Sipping Coronas with some hoe at my waist. My objection is to shine like nines that's nickel plated. And keep life balanced through me with all praises. Of law ageless. First sides who saw spaceships recorded on the walls were guards with dark faces. So keep mental notes for those who are racist. My light penetrates with might that's so gambit. It helps us out of a dark when left stranded. You're pink when you're born, white when you're grown, red in the sun, blue when you're cold, brown when you're tan. Who's a real colored man? You can't color me bad, I gave you the crayon. If you're yellow when you're scared, green when you're sick, gray when you die, look me in the eye. The truth to the lies that you're the color guy. So if I'm the color man, then you must be colorblind. So if I'm the color man, then you must be colorblind.
Warning, this show contains content and language some may find offensive. It is intended for mature audiences only. If you are easily offended, do not like to hear explicit language, or just have a whack and horrible sense of humor, you should probably stop watching right now. If you are still here, it means you are awesome and want to have a good time with us. If that's the case, we salute you. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sweetheart, I'm not a magician. Give me time.
I want it now. What's the matter with those twats down
Yeah. What's good?
Yo.
What's good? Hold on, I gotta get on again. There we go. How y'all doing? What is good? Always too low.
What up, though? Ooh, I can't hear myself talk about myself. There we go.
Now I can hear myself talk about myself.
There we go.
And so can you.
Better. What's good, y'all? What's good, everybody? It's Frank Marvici, Just Being Frank Show. I am your host. I think I just said my name, Frank Marvici, and I'll say it again. Marvici.
And tonight,
And then-
is Just Being Frank.
And we on our special guest is Marvici.
And company.
Yeah. And those guys.
And those guys. The extras.
Yes. Don't pay attention to them.
Marvici and Comic Relief.
In ambiance. What's good, y'all? We chilling, man. We all up in the house. We got friend over. We got Fabian in the house. I haven't seen Fabian forever. How you doing, my friend?
The last time I saw Fabian, he couldn't legally drive.
I know, right now I'm out here just whipping.
Yo, he's a sergeant now.
Oh, shit.
Like
I just
official
hit sergeant. Yep, I just hit sergeant.
That's
you
what's
know
up.
I mean, I got stripes, but it ain't the
Oh,
same thing.
shit.
Different stripes, yo. Different stripes.
They different
Yes, sir.
stripes.
Hey, they stripes though. Respect.
Does anyone ever just randomly yell, "Attention"?
Nah, it ain't even like that.
When I wake up.
Everyone be chilling, yo. You be surprised how many criminals are in the military.
Actually, I'm not surprised at all because I know a lot of them was an ultimatum.
Yeah, exactly. Go here,
You know what I
go
mean?
there.
Right.
Nah,
What do you want
yeah.
to do?
That's back like 2001, 2002 with like.
I mean, I don't see what's at the end of the day what's wrong with it. You know, if you have someone that you can, that's kind of fucking up in life, and it's gonna help set them straight. You know what I'm saying?
I
Or
was
put them on a good path.
I was gonna join the service. The only reason I didn't was because I couldn't join the Marines because I'm a felon. I wasn't gonna go in anything but the Marines. I couldn't get in the Marines, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm not
Honestly,
doing it."
Yeah, he's like, if
you
I'm not
couldn't
on
get
some
in the
Viking
Marines,
shit.
you probably couldn't get into anything else.
The Army was ready to take me,
Dude, yo, I'm in on a waiver. Shit.
and I was like,
on a
"Nah,"
waiver.
because the dude was like, "Well, you can't. We won't accept you in the Marines. However, the Army will take you." And I was like, "Nah." I'm good.
Yo, when you're outside sleeping 10, 11 days, no shower, every day smelling your shit,
But
it just
see-
gets stinkier and stinkier.
But see, that
shit ain't it, man.
don't. I was literally going in for Special Forces. That I was going for that type of guy.
I am not that guy.
I am.
No, it wasn't. It's funny though, because as soon as you said special forces, Fabian was like,
I mean, I was gonna try.
Another one of those.
Who knows? Who knows? I might not have made it. You know what
give
I mean?
me.
Who the fuck knows?
You like give me 3 square and a rifle, and I'm good to go. I'll just be over here chilling.
Yo.
This guy's like,
But I was
be in
gonna
the
try.
bush. You know what I mean? Had the black paint on his face.
I was all about that life. Yes.
Man, you would have got killed the first week.
Very possible. Who knows?
When I joined, I knew I wasn't that guy.
Yo, better to be honest
I'm
with
in
yourself.
here for the benefits and the healthcare, man, and I'm living good right now. So.
Right, like I said, better.
I was joining
better
for
be
the
honest.
experiences. Dead ass.
He done had him.
Do me a favor and just pull that mic a little closer to you.
There you go.
There you go. Look at that. I got him on the mic. He didn't even realize it.
Yeah, he was just telling me that he had to walk 12 miles in 3 hours.
Already done that in my life.
Yeah.
I was in boot camp as a juvie.
Oh.
I mean,
I did a 42-mile hike in a day and a half.
42 miles?
42 miles.
The fuck were they doing?
Less than 2 days we did it in.
We don't
First 9 miles were in soft sand. On a beach.
Okay. Yo, soft sand sucks, yo.
With a 40-pound rucksack on.
This is all from G.I. Jane.
No, dead ass. No, dead ass, yo. I swear to God. No bullshit. I did it twice, actually.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. I would have just clunked.
28-day program.
I would have been like Steve.
That was a boot. That was
The last week, you do all that shit.
I would have been like Steve Rogers before the shot.
They stick you in the woods for 3 days. They call it solo. And they stick you in the woods with a bag of food and a tent and say survive for 3 days. Mind you, I'm fucking 16.
See, I mean, mind you, I did echoes.
But what the?
You started the fire.
You know what I'm saying?
You took the bark off the
I
birch
just threw a
tree.
bunch of pine in there.
You took the bubblegum tree bark and shit?
Yeah, hell yeah. I did all that shit. All the fucking birch. Birch is good for starting that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck that shit. I'm not that guy.
I actually learned some lessons from
I'm
that.
not trying to be that guy.
Yeah, I learned some lessons from that
Echoes?
shit.
Yeah,
I went to
leaflet 3, let
I
them
went to
be.
Echoes was lit.
That's what I learned in Echoes. Leaflets 3, let them be.
Yeah, yo, poison
what I
ivy,
learned,
poison
though.
sumac.
Yo,
I'll never forget
you
that.
know
I
what's
had that
fucked
shit.
up? You know what's
She's
fucked
rough.
up? I forget what all that shit looked like, and I'm allergic to it. You know what I'm saying? So
remember
I
what it
think
looked like
everyone's
when
allergic to
you
poison
touch
ivy, bro.
Yo, no, they're not.
What?
Yo, my stephouse can roll in it and won't get it.
It's
Yes.
true.
Actually, my wifey don't get it either.
I'm one of those
Freak
people.
of nature right there.
No.
I don't
It's
get-
literally you have to have the gene for it to be allergic
Yeah.
for you to be allergic. Not
I
everybody.
slightly get it. Like, I can roll in it and get like 2 bumps.
Yo,
No, I'll
You know what I'm
fucking.
saying? But,
See,
like-
I've learned how to not itch the shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I think I got it, I'm like, I ain't touching shit. I'll be like,
yo, I had
Try not to
poison
itch.
ivy and poison sumac down the right side of my
Oh, yeah.
face, chest, dick, and
Oh.
balls.
Dude,
That's
I used to
crazy.
get it at least once a year, if not more,
That shit
when I was a
sucks,
kid.
man.
All the way up until I was like maybe 16. I'd pretty much get it once a year at
That shit
least.
sucks.
Yo, horrible.
I had that shit, and I'm in my little fire hole, and it's like 3 a.m. and I'm scratching my shit. And I'm like, why the fuck
Oh, you
my
caught
shit
it? You caught it
itching?
from abroad?
No.
Yeah, her name was Ivy, and she was poison.
Ivy's a bitch, man. She'll fucking burn you, man. She'll burn
It's
you.
too low. Fuck.
Yeah, you're not supposed to fuck the bush, just lay in it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yo, man, but I'm telling you, man, that shit's rough.
That's nuts.
So, welcome to the show. If you let me just make sure I get this out the way so I don't forget. If you do, if you have not, I should say, like, subscribe, follow, and all that good stuff, make sure you please take a moment to just do that now. It's really much appreciated. If not, I wish horrible things on you. No, I'm just joking. I don't mean that at all. Just wisen up. That's all I'm saying. Just wisen up, okay?
Get your fucking life together here. Like, what the hell?
Who are you fooling, okay?
Who are you?
You're here for a reason, right?
So I do want to thank Almighty L for being in on the show. Just thank you for general. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
Obviously, Big Leg. We fucking Viking you. And thank you for Fabian for being here, man.
Thanks for having me.
problem.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no. And that was also my introduction to everybody as well, all in one shot. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. I'm fucking multitasking. Two birds, one stone. You know what I'm saying?
Killed it.
I'm not the
So can I go home now?
I'm not the sharpest bulb in the shed, but you know.
Sharpest
bulb. I'm done.
Yeah. Just like he's not the brightest knife in the drawer.
Right.
Okay.
We'll leave that with them.
We got a great show lined up for you guys. We got a bunch of shit I want to talk about. You know, one of the things that I was kind of thinking about as I was watching somebody, and I'll tell you who it is.
Smells.
All
You
right.
were thinking again.
I'm sorry?
I said, that's what smells. You were thinking again.
There's smoke coming out.
I get it.
I got you.
I don't think that was really.
Thank you, Fabian.
I don't think that was really.
It was too complex for him.
I got
It's
you.
no, it was just too stupid.
What up, Marco?
What's good, Marco? No, see, you throwing me off my fucking shit. Oh yeah, so
Point proven.
what's the what's like people that you may not like their shit, you may not necessarily like their music, whatever it is that they do, but them as a person, you can like you feel the vibes of like you can get you a chance of liking them. Right, coming from the guy that knows most of my lines than anybody else out there. This guy can recite more of my shit than me.
Well, that's only because
you hear me?
That's only
He'll
because
recite more than me.
That's because I like Mike's lines, and I had to get through yours to get to his.
Please, there's
My
something.
fast forward button was broke.
You want me to break that theory? You want me to break that theory? You didn't have a radio to fucking listen to it in the first place. But no, listen. He tried to back and cover himself up and say my fast forward was broke. He snuck in at the last moment.
Slid that in.
Right. Sure. Anyways. It's funny because I didn't really hear you on those tracks. So as we're continuing on,
Well, that's because I have integrity.
integrity.
Oh my
Right.
God. Yo, y'all.
Coming from the guy with Mike's dick in his mouth his whole life.
What is going on?
Somebody had to guide him in the right direction.
The white flip star, but not half as
shit.
good. Give me some more.
All right, you got round one.
Yo, sick, where the weed at? Give me some more.
Yo.
Oh,
Yikes.
shit, that was funny. You got that one.
All right, whatever. I'm not keeping count. Otherwise, I'd run out of paper on my score.
This is gonna be one of
Yeah.
the nights, huh?
There's not enough space for all the tallies, right?
Yeah.
Not enough space for the tallies.
Yeah. So yeah, is there anybody out there? I don't care if it's sports,
T.I.
if it's T.I. I kind of feel you on that. I never really
What?
was the hugest
I'm not
fan.
really
of
big on
T.I.
his music.
Same.
But I
But-
fuck with him as a
yeah.
person.
Yeah,
Hell
I like his vibe. I think he's chill. He's on the
As
same.
long as he's not talking about his daughter. Because that shit was crazy. You didn't hear about that shit with
No.
his daughter's
Heard
period
about
and all
but
that shit?
I heard.
No.
Oh, when he took her to get.
Yo,
tested
this
or
dude
whatever?
was he took her to the doctor or some shit to get checked for her virginity, and then like he wanted like updates if the
Oh, I
doctor
do
checked
remember
and found out she
that.
wasn't a virgin no more.
I don't know why, but
You gotta trust your. You gotta trust your.
It reminded me of the second Borat. when you're in the hospital, he's like, "What? You never put baby inside daughter?"
That was crazy. When you
It
told
was
me.
it was just a little plastic like
Yeah.
baby doll. She swallowed. And she's like, "Well, you never put baby in the other?" And the doctor's like, "Praise Jesus."
Nah, not around here.
No, man.
Well, yeah, basically he told the doctor, "You're like, yo, I'm keeping tabs on her. Let me know if her shit is ever.
I feel
if
like
her
I have
hymen is
heard
ever
that.
broken. Let me know."
I feel like I have heard that now that you said
We
that.
probably talked about it on
I've
here.
heard that.
But you know what? Who knows how really? I mean, all of us when it comes to like our kids or who we protect. One of us haven't said, "Man, I kicked that dude's head through a wall." And
Yeah, but I
It
didn't.
would land
I
on the
didn't
other
call
side.
the fucking doctor's office and you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I
right.
said it, but I didn't do it.
He called him. He was like, "If you see someone, I didn't do it. It wasn't me."
I don't have kids, so I can't really. comment
Yeah,
on
I
the
mean,
subject.
I don't know if I would go to that length, to be honest with you, because I feel like the more you're controlling, the more
It's gonna.
it makes
I've
them
seen
spaz
that.
out and do stupid
Right,
shit.
I've seen that.
So mind you, there's like the things that I like,
Church girls are always the wildest. That's all I'm gonna say right there.
you know,
They're so strict.
especially them Pentecostal chicks, man. Yo, come on, who can refute what the fuck I'm saying, yo? I always knew when I was young, I didn't really understand it, what shit was, and I was just like, yo, if they got a long jean dress, they freaky.
Yo, chill.
Busy.
You're gonna hit it behind the church.
Oh my God, dude. Freaky. Yeah, the gringuito.
Hit it in the pews. You be hitting it in the pews.
No, I didn't go to the church.
In
It
the
was
pew
high school.
pew. He be pew pew
Putnam.
in the pew pew.
The pew pew.
I went to Putnam,
All
and
the
there
church
was
girls went to high school.
the Putnam there was plenty of them there. You know what I mean? And there was like those couple you always seen, even if it was years later, and you just smile at each other. You'd be like, she even does like the white guy smile.
With the jeans.
You know?
The jeans.
Oh man, that shit was crazy, yo. That was the heyday back in the day though. Like when high school, oh my God, it was high school. Then you had the block, and then you had like the chat line and other things. You know, you
Chat line was
could have like 6, 7 chicks going on at once.
Yo,
Shit
the
was
chat
crazy.
line was nuts, yo.
Especially,
Springfield Raven.
especially
I used to
like,
fuck with people so hardcore in
yo,
that
when
shit.
the chat line like first started.
Oh my God, yo.
Yo.
All right, I'm not
Red
comprehending this. Before
rude
my
ass.
So all
time.
right, so
It's before my
before
time.
before there was really like the technology there is today, right?
Yeah.
For rich people, they had AOL on
Yeah,
a
we
on a
ain't had- we-
nonstop, right?
When
That's
our
true.
monthly disc ran out,
If we even had it,
right?
right? Because I didn't even
think
have
I
that
fucked with
shit.
Beepers though.
I was never able to
No,
get it to
beepers
work.
were right, but this was the first time you could talk to other people in like a group on the phone.
On the phone, no.
Right? And it didn't cost nothing.
It was POF. Put
So
over the phone.
you had two sides. You had one where you can leave personals, like you'd be like, "Yo, this is Fabian. Yo, I'm fucking from
That's
the
the
military.
POF
I'm
shit,
Jack."
right.
You know what I'm saying? You got that side. Then you have the other that each number on your phone was a room
With like
and it can
9
have
people in it at once.
Six.
Six.
I think,
Oh, yeah.
including you.
He's got to
Oh,
remember.
he knew. Yo,
He knew.
I was
He
on
was
that
in the
shit
chat.
every day. Yo, I would have characters. Yo, I'd be like, "It's special man." You know what I'm saying? Like stupid shit, dog. You know, I'd be like, "Yo, what up, this?"
Yo,
corn-"
one time I
It's
went
like
in one of those.
Cornflakes was one of my names.
One
Yo,
time I went in one of those chat rooms and I dead ass caught one of my
Oh.
exes spitting one of my rhymes. I started rapping it with her, yo.
What?
So this chick I dated many years ago, she conned me. She was like, "Yo, let me rewrite all
she
your
could
shit."
steal your raps.
Yo, it's mad funny, and I'm still friends with her to this day.
What?
She was like,
She
"Yo,
stole your raps.
She was like, "Let me rewrite all your shit because it's mad messy," which is true. So I was like, "All right, whatever, fuck it, knock yourself out." I'm wondering why there's check marks at the top of every page. And as she was writing them, she would put a check mark. And I met her via chat. So one night I'm in the fucking chat room just bugging, and I change rooms, and I come in like mid-verse, and I hear my shit, and I'm like, "Yo, nah, this is coincidence. Maybe someone's rapping and just, a line similar or something." Listening. No, and I know what's coming now, so I started just rapping this shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That
In fact, it
sounds
blew her up in a whole chat room. She
Wow.
immediately bounced out the room. Or whatever,
I'm surprised she wasn't like, "These are horrible. I would never." No, but that's
Yeah, they
crazy.
were the ones you wrote
That's-
for me.
Oh yeah, true that. I purposely made them bad.
To this day, y'all friends? Y'all friends till this day,
That's
too?
fucked up. No. For
Yeah,
real.
we're acquaintances. Yeah.
That's some crazy shit though.
You ever like bring
For
it
real.
up like, "Yo, haha, remember when you stole my rhymes?"
No, for someone to
Yes,
for her
I
to
have.
do that though, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like borderline crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, she is crazy.
That's
She's
a
one of those
stage
type of
5
bitches.
clinger.
Yeah, she's one of those type of bitches. Yes.
You said a what?
A stage 5 clinger.
Back then,
No,
I
you
think
got-
she was only like stage 2.
I just got rid
She
of
didn't
one of those.
elevate. I got you.
I just
Okay.
got rid of one of those.
Stage 5 clinger?
What? I don't want to talk about what I just been through, man.
What was his name?
No, he been through him. That was a different conversation.
Got you.
Yo, this is awful.
This is crazy
Awful.
exes, man.
This is awful. He says. This is
That's what he said when he was going through them.
This is the worst.
I tell you, there's crazy exes, horrible times, but funny ass memories when you look back.
I
at
was
it,
gonna
man.
say
Yo, can I get somebody
normally
later?
those are some of the most memorable situations.
Yo,
Clingers?
No, just like the crazy times.
crazy times. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I've had a few of those.
Follow shit.
Told you I got hit in the head with a salt
I had-
shaker. Like
What? Yo, you see this? This is my ex.
Yeah.
This little thing right here.
I got one of those.
This is a
up
phone.
here. I got one of those
This-
up here.
This is a phone. No, both of these are phones. Same chick.
same
chick.
phone.
Same chick, same phone.
Same conversation.
Damn, same sentence.
Yo.
Same time.
Do it back.
That is.
Yeah, like hooked her on the corner and still hit him on the way out.
Yo.
Damn.
Caught back into her hands.
Yo.
Girl.
It was like a boomerang.
She picked it back up and said hello. So anyway,
Believe this nigga?
All right.
nah, you got the wrong.
Yo,
Mom?
she's. Yo, what's crazy is if she's watching, she knows I'm talking about her.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, she's making a voodoo doll. She's like, yeah, laugh it up, motherfucker.
As I'm feeling pain right
Yo,
here.
she just took the voodoo doll out of the
Same.
trash. She threw the voodoo doll away. She thought y'all were done. And now she saw this show. She took it out the trash.
She was a 5-year-old phone. She actually saved it.
Right.
Yeah, she
She
wrote your
powering
name on
it
it.
on now.
It was in a drawer with other phones.
Other dolls. I'm
Sifting.
I'm lucky it was one of like the newer iPhones. Imagine if it was like the Nokia, like the bricks.
You would have
Oh,
been dead, yo.
shit.
You would have had
just-
a concussion.
Yo, yeah.
Fucking
I'm
Staples.
lucky it was like an iPhone like 9.
Mine was
They
a
break easy.
StarTech.
Next time.
Yeah.
Yo. Them older phones were built different.
Hell yeah, they were.
Yeah, I remember the first ones that came out. They're like, bah. Never actually
See,
held one.
I never
but
had one of those.
Nah,
I
same.
started out with the Razor, the Motorola Razor. I started out flipping.
I remember when like remember when car phones was like you was pimping.
Hell yeah.
See, I skipped that whole era too.
That's because you weren't alive yet.
Yeah, I was,
That's what
That's
he's.
how you skipped it.
That's what he's saying, motherfucker.
One of Justin's cars had a car phone in it.
There,
Yeah.
I think I remember that. I want to say I don't think
it
I've
was-
been
I
in it
think
a bunch of
was
times,
his
but
Jaguar. It was an old Jaguar. That shit had a car phone.
she had a rotary.
in the car.
Yo, he believes you. What? Like in the car? For real?
He's a believer.
He believes.
Yo, I just can't picture like.
He's a real boy.
Yeah, he said.
Yo, the rotary phone was
shit.
ruthless.
Hold on, let me take
He
this
can't.
off real quick.
I can see him doing it. It's too long, so he like fucking hits the wall, slides down. That's an inside joke.
Yo, when you got hung up on a rotary phone, you fucking knew it. That shit was like bong, ring, ring, ring.
Oh yeah,
ring.
yeah. You hear
The
extra.
bell rang
Yeah.
and shit.
It sounded like one on the bike.
Yeah, I never heard none.
Oh my god,
Well,
dude!
when you got
fucked
banged
up,
on, you got
when you
banged
got to
on,
like the
dog.
last
I remember
number,
the
when you got to the
flip
last
phone.
number and you fucked up. You're like,
Oh my god.
I was
yo.
gonna say when you knew when you got hung up on back then. Now you don't know. You're just like,
yeah, yeah. Hello.
I hang up and be like, nah, the call dropped, baby. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The term "banged on me" came from back then.
Yeah.
Nah, I had the flip phone. You know, I used to be like, what? Click.
Oh yeah, there was other like.
Yeah, the
This
click.
is
They'd be like,
mad
yo, you
satisfying.
just hung up
Yeah,
on me?
I remember for the longest, I was like, "Fuck a cell phone," and
I was one of those.
yeah, I was for a while too. I don't think I got a cell until like 01, 02.
You know what
I mean,
was?
I had a plenty that I've
Damn,
like
I
I
was
used
like
I used to
6.
thief, so I'd always have them, but you know they weren't mine, obviously, and the fucking shit would get that you can't do nothing with the SIM cards.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My shit was texting. I was mad late to the texting fucking.
Oh, I was late to that too.
I remember my mom was like, I remember buying. Oh shit! No more for Frank. Frank's had too much.
He didn't tell me it rolled. Thanks a lot, asshole.
So
Supposed to be my partner.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah. Great Scott. My
so I was buying.
I had that
my
on-
ass hurt
Yo,
now.
I had that on my song.
Did you?
Yes, in the
Ah,
beginning.
and
I took it out.
Ah, why would you do that?
Yo, it's just
Oh, by the way, we're actually gonna play his tracks tonight.
yeah.
So-
Nice. So I was buying a phone.
I can't wait. I made sure I didn't hear him just so I can hear him fresh with y'all.
Nice.
What?
So I'm buying a phone, and my mom's like, "Yo, this is back when you get like 300 texts a month or some shit." And
300
she-
texts a month?
That's how
Right,
when they first
right.
started.
I
I'm
thought
gonna-
a day.
Not yet. No,
when you
used to-
first started, you used to get a certain number of texts you
Yeah,
could get
yeah,
like,
that-
in a cycle.
You had to buy a
I thought it
package.
Or
was
you
like
had to
a-
pay unlimited, and
Yeah.
that was a different set. That
Yeah.
was more.
Yeah, you had to
rare.
wait till like nights and weekends too for
Yeah.
the
I
calls
was
to
about
be
to say,
free.
I thought you
Yeah.
had to wait till like
So
That was part
my
of it.
mom,
Yep, after
she's
9,
like, "Yo, you
know?
should get texting on your phone." I'm
Yeah.
like, "For fucking what?"
Yeah,
She's
'cause you
like,
had to
should
press
get
the
shit."
number to get
I'm
to
like,
the
nah,
letter.
Fuck that. I'm gonna just pick up my phone and call him if I need to tell him some shit or whatever. Like, why wait for him to send a text?
Sounds
back?
logical.
She's like, "But what if you don't? What if you're doing something? You want to send the phone, put the phone down, and go about your business?" I was like, "Damn."
I think I
That's a good point.
I think I felt that way up until like last year. I gotta be honest with you. Finally, I was like, "Fuck it," you know what I mean? But
Honestly, I text more than I talk on the phone.
I do now,
text
yeah.
more. No.
Unless it's like something like official, like doctor's appointment,
Right.
or like the military, like. But besides that, I be texting.
yeah. I mean, I'm being obviously a little facetious, but
By the way, guys, this is CBD. This ain't THC.
yeah, oh yeah, no, it's
this
just
is
tobacco.
CBD, You know,
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I text more.
It's high times.
Yeah. Damn, I gotta turn your camera down. It's still
It's
too
mad
bright.
I know. I look like fucking Morph.
Finally, someone that's whiter than me.
Like a glowworm.
So I kind of look fine, huh? Like a glowworm. You say.
Oh shit.
The one where you squeeze the stomach.
That shit don't got no nose. It's just a mouth and
I
eye.
hope you know I'm never getting up again after that. So
You're what?
I'm never getting up again
I got you.
after that. That was the one lesson I ever needed to learn. You ever have one of those experiences where you're just like you don't need to experience it again? You
course.
right off the bat you're like,
You
"Yup,
learned that lesson.
that didn't work."
Yep.
That was
Yeah.
one of them.
Definitely.
Because I don't have the fucking mats down, so this shit just rolled.
Slipped up.
And this dude was like,
He was waiting
Now I
for it.
wasn't even looking. Next thing you know, you're on the ground.
yeah, listen, I was back up quick.
Yo, I didn't realize what happened. I thought you were like doing some shit.
Tricks?
I'm like, what the fuck is he doing over there? Is he
Yeah,
a
no,
jester
no.
now?
No, no. That chair rolled right back. That's what she
This
said.
guy's showing us how showing Lance how to break dance.
If the chair had a face and went, I kid you
And
not.
watched you get up.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker. That's to teach you to sit your ass on me every motherfucking day.
That's just hilarious.
Um,
Imagine if the chair sat on you.
I thought you were moving a chair so
I've got my revenge.
I thought you were moving a chair so Lance could break dance.
Oh, shit. Yo, he said he's better than Usher.
Yeah.
You're old. You sure?
Oh shit. Yeah, his voice is mature.
I'm old enough for him.
I'll buy that for $1.
Break a hip.
Break a
shit.
hip.
Singing.
Usher might break
He'd
a
break
hip.
a hip singing.
Usher's old as fuck. Wait, wasn't he just caught like throwing like fake money in like a strip club?
Yeah, Usher money.
The Usher bucks.
Yeah, the Usher. Oh, Frank don't know about that? Yo,
You know about
he
that?
threw mad bread at a
Yo,
stripper, but all the bills had his face
So
on them.
you gotta remember, it's dark in the strip club, so shorties are
That
just,
takes some
just-
cocky shit though,
Yo.
because he put it. It's not like he just tried to get away with the scam. He put his face on the shit.
Yeah, he did.
So he was like, "Yeah, I'm letting
It's
you
me,
know."
bitches.
Yeah,
Can you
like
imagine
I'm.
how mad a stripper is. Like she's scooping all of her bread up. and then-
Imagine though, she throws
Like,
it
yo,
all the way and it becomes worth mad money.
Right.
Like
That's
each dollar
crazy.
is worth 100 on the dollar or
It's like
something.
people who sold that
He beat a new
Dogecoin mad
Bitcoin.
early. Yeah.
Ushcoin.
Ushcoin.
Yo, give me some
Akon-
Usher.
Akon got his own money in the city he built.
Yeah.
The
Akon's
Acorn.
doing this thing.
Acoin.
Acorn, yeah. I
That's-
think that's what it's called. Yeah, Acorn.
I don't care if it's not. That's just
No,
clever.
acorn.
It's
Acorn.
Wait, Acoin.
No, there's Acorn.
And it's a
There
coin.
is Acorn.
Mhm.
But
That's like a
Acorn-
triple entendre. Right?
Acorn is like you trade stuff on there, right? Or you buy
no,
stocks on
Bitcoin
there.
is it's cryptocurrency.
No,
so you,
Acorn.
Oh, Acorn. What it does is like, say if you spend 83 cents, it puts the other 17 into an account for you.
Sounds like a scam.
No.
Nah, you start an account that you don't access.
He said, "I'm with it."
And they take all.
I got
you
like
just said, they
600
round every
in that
purchase
shit
you
just
do.
from like
Change.
Yeah, they round every purchase up to the nearest dollar and put the change in that account for you.
Yeah.
I've had so many
But what do
friends.
you?
Go ahead.
You can access it when you need to.
Yeah, I can get a card of it and use it.
Yeah,
as a
they
debit
just
card.
round it
No,
up.
no.
So it's just a savings account. You're not
That's
investing
all
in
it
anything.
is.
Yeah.
And you can invest separately. I don't use it for that.
So
I
you
do
just-
my own trading. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
Not that I'm a pro. I just do my own
Did you
trading.
hit on the Dogecoin?
I have.
I did.
I've tripled
You
my
hit on that?
cash. I've tripled my cash on it, but I'm still in it for the long haul. I
I've
still
had
got
so
a
many
couple
friends
thousand.
talk to me about like stocks and like buying and stuff, but I haven't had anyone like mentor me and be like, "Yo, this is what
Yeah.
you need to do."
I
I've
didn't
just
have
had
that
friends
either.
tell
I
me
had
how
the
much
YouTube
money they're
video.
making. Like, bro, that's not helping me.
I had to
bro.
watch YouTube videos.
I would say
that's how I
that's
learned.
pretty
Yeah.
much the same from YouTube. Listening to shit he says, shit my boy says. Like if they pop up or Stallone and like we gotta.
But what
And
I'm
I
saying-
joined groups.
No,
There's
but
a
you
couple
guys
Facebook
are,
groups.
you guys are
And I collect
talking,
it.
and you guys are talking about like how you're doing it.
And
I
I
just
have-
had friends tell me how much money they're making. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah, no. I also
I don't talk. I
also a
just do
lot of it's gut feeling too, though.
Funny.
You
You're
heard?
funny.
Also, a lot of it's gut
Finally
feeling.
jumped on it, huh?
Hell no, it's
Nah,
not
big.
gut feeling. You got to
big
be
about
watching whether
Man, I
if the
was trying to get you
CEO's
All
to-
right,
getting
let's,
indicted.
let's not cross.
Go ahead.
Let's not
You're
cross
right, you're right, you're
converse.
right.
It's
Sorry.
too much. Everyone's just like. All right, so but no. It's, at the end of the day, I think a lot of it's intuition. Like as you just kind of get a feeling like, oh, maybe I should do something now. And sometimes like you hold out and you're wrong, and you can lose money. So
I'm currently in an options play. I'm losing fucking $30 a day, damn near on it.
Oh, see now, right now I'm like up. I'm up, but depending on how up I want to be is how long I want to stay in it and risk it.
I don't have no.
So
I just hit the casino, man. I feel like
It's
that's
different.
my stock market.
Nah, this is different.
I used to
yo.
think that it was the same, but it's
Nah,
not.
I'm not saying they're the same. I'm just saying I pick my poison.
You have more
I
of a
used to
chance
feel-
to win with the stocks than you do the casino.
You're in more control.
Yeah.
If you lose, you lost because
Then-
you weren't paying attention.
and then there's times when you're pissed that you didn't buy more when you had the opportunity.
That's how I am with Doge right
But
now.
that's how I am with gambling. I should have bet more.
So, at the end of the day, though, I try to play. If I lose it, it's something I was willing to lose. That's my first rule.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Right.
If I go to the casino with 200, I'm ready to lose 200
Right.
and still go home and be happy.
And then from there, my next rule is at least get out with a profit.
Yep.
So even if that's a small profit, at least get out with a profit.
I just pulled the extra of my Dogecoin out earlier and kept. I have a base of X amount of Dogecoin that I keep no matter what,
Wow.
and then I just pulled all the extra
You
up
take the
after
scrape-
that.
I pretty much
Yeah.
did. I pretty much did the same thing. I just kept a decent chunk in.
Yeah.
I didn't sell off much.
Yeah.
I made sure I tripled my money on it. Kept the bulk of it still in.
Right.
Because now I feel like confident. Even if it tanks, I can be like, well,
Right.
I
I
don't
tripled.
think
I
it
tripled
is.
my money. It's good. I think it's going to.
It'll tank
probably
Saturday.
around $1. And then that's where I debate. Do I just say fuck it and keep holding on anyways, just in case it ever blows up? And again, since I'm up 300%, you know what I'm saying?
So I've seen a few things posted about Dogecoin, and I know how there's meme stocks. So I know you got to pay attention, and you can't believe everything you read. So I've read a few of them, and basically they're saying by the end of this year it should most definitely be at $1. Hands down, not a problem. It'll be at $1.
So
it'll
even
take
if you
the
buy it
years
it's
now-
not
going
going
to
to go anywhere there.
So even if you buy
but
in
the-
now, it's still up.
But they say by like 2030, that shit's supposed to be at like $17. That's the prediction.
I'll keep it in for that just because what the fuck?
Well, right? What the fuck? Why not?
Yeah.
But
Another
so,
thing
but
is,
it's gonna go like this in the process between now
well,
and then.
and this is the biggest reason though. It's because there's an unlimited amount of Doge.
There's not actually.
No, there actually is.
That's what
was
I
told
don't
there
understand.
isn't.
How do you put a
See,
value on something?
I listen to the top dudes at least, and if
Yeah,
I'm wrong,
okay.
I'm wrong. But
I could be wrong, too.
They're
You know
saying
what
the
I'm saying?
major reason why it's like laughable and it's a meme currency is
Yeah.
because it's unlimited, and the other problem is just poor service of it.
See,
Like
I
you
was-
can't call anybody if shit crashes
Right.
on it. It's gonna get done at some point. It's almost like open software.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where the community contributes.
I was told that there's X amount of them, and it's held between the world basically, and that's why it goes up and down because there's not
It
enough
could always
of
be
it.
mined
There's
more.
not unlimited. You
No,
don't
no,
mine
no.
Dogecoin.
No,
I
that's
was told.
other. That's other. So like Bitcoin, I could, and this I could be wrong on, but I believe Bitcoin's getting to the point where there's not going to be any more to mine. So what exists is what exists out there in the market, right? And then the next ones will come with like Ethereum and all that other shit, right?
Which is also going up too, by the way. Ethereum Classic is
I
on the
got
rise right now.
I got a couple in that too. I didn't get a
Yeah.
lot, but I got at
I
least
wish
a
I would've
decent.
got more,
Right
though.
now, I'm already I bought it at like 35, and
Oh, you
it's
did?
up to
Oh,
112
yeah,
the
you're
last time I looked.
It was at like 179 earlier today.
Oh, that's I'm just chilling. It's not that many though. That's the
Hold
only
on,
thing
well,
that kind of
let me-
pisses
I'll
me off.
check
Makes
it
me
right
want
now.
to spend a
But
couple
how
of bucks.
often are you taking that
Whenever you
and
want.
really cashing out
Whenever
and
you
going
want.
and buying stuff?
I would say
So
like,
I already
like-
so I already did. So my original shit, I just invested it into more shit. I
Yeah.
could have paid myself back.
Hell yeah.
I just invested
Honestly,
it more.
it just sounds like you're back on the Ferris wheel when you do that, bro.
You know what?
keeps you
I
back
am.
on the
I am. But if I get off perfectly at the bottom, I walk away with a prize.
You do.
I don't know.
Dog,
For
a
me,
lot
I
of
feel
guys
like
are.
I'm in complete control with stocks.
Yeah, I mean, so this is the only thing. I realize that the risk I take is my fault. So if I don't cash
Right.
out, when I don't cash out when I'm supposed to, that's my bad. I made
Right.
the mistake.
Exactly.
Learn, move, show,
Yeah.
improve. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can.
You're gonna take losses.
But all right,
No.
no. I'll give you this. Well, no, you can
to
still
learn the lesson.
you can still avoid
Ethereum
losses.
Classic is at 155 and 69 cents right now.
Like
Damn.
So like right now. So like when they were just talking, I just soaked it all in, and I'll just make a move.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
about
I
to.
do. I just
I'm about
soak
to
it all
buy a
in.
couple more of that
Every day
before it
I
keeps
wake up
going.
and I look at it, I see it more clear and more clear.
I
It's
think
crazy.
it's going to drop soon and then start going.
That's why
What,
I'm kind of
Ethereum?
holding out for him. Yeah,
It's going to go up
I'm
and
not.
down.
I'm
But
not
Ethereum
selling
Classic
nothing though.
is at
I'm not selling.
156 right now.
I wouldn't.
I'm not selling
Ethereum's
nothing.
at fucking
Crypto,
like 3
crypto's
grand,
where it's
though.
at.
Yeah. So
You just got to watch it.
Yeah,
You
gotta
said-
watch
Thing.
everything.
You got to be every couple of
Yeah.
minutes. You got to be checking your shit because it goes like fucking like.
it really
this,
does,
yo.
yo. And like I bought in shit that was up on the uptrend, and you thought was gonna be good, and it's been nothing but a loser, right? But
Yup.
I didn't like invest like a bunch to where I'm like,
Yo,
I'm
this
out.
is just today
I'm just like, fuck it.
for Dogecoin. See what I'm saying? You see how it's like this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
All the red
What
is
is-
bad.
what is
it
the
at?
green
What
is
is it
good.
at?
What is it at right now?
56.8422.
It dropped.
Wow.
Yeah, it dropped.
So, but
It
you
was
know
at
what though?
60 yesterday.
Again, when you put a
It went all the way up to 65.
Yeah.
no, it went higher.
The new
It went
support
almost
though.
69.
The new support is going to be 50 cents. Support means it's going to be the baseline basically. It shouldn't really ever drop below that unless something happens. For the most part, it should stay around 50 cents.
But
from
what's
now on.
something? What's
I'm
something
just
that
gonna
can
chill.
happen? Give me an
Anything
with what
can
I
happen.
got.
Okay, so the reason it's going up right now is because Elon Musk is going on Saturday Night Live.
And that's not the only reason.
That's not-
No, it's not the only reason, but it's a big
Something
reason.
just dropped.
Yesterday, the
Correct.
day before yesterday.
Correct. It's like it's a certain site.
It's another platform.
You
where
talking about Coinbase?
No,
No.
it's
Oh,
another
I was
version.
gonna
of
say,
No,
that.
but now
Coinbase dropped, like, 3 weeks
Coinbase now
ago.
does have support. Should now have support for it anyways.
For Dogecoin?
Correct.
No, they took it off.
They were going. They
They took
working
it off.
Oh shit! I'm happy to see you all up in this, Lance. Last
Oh,
time we
I've
talked about
been.
this, you were like, "Yo, that's a fad. I'm not getting in stock."
I don't. No.
When I was talking to you about it.
No. I was invested the last. I'm not gonna go into this.
Yeah,
part.
we don't do it on there. We'll do it later, off air.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Well, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to know that you were involved. That's what's up.
Yeah. No, I just listen.
And Nate, what was that? Nadine, if you're still watching, I do see your comment. Oh no, that's your email. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. Hold on, man. Let me just reply. So yeah, no. I'm still a newbie and all this shit. Don't get it twisted.
Hell yeah.
But I'm still, I made sure I've already, just on my one cash out, I think I almost have paid myself back entirely. So if I cash out right now, I'll be dumb.
Everything's
Like
fine.
I'll
See,
be
I haven't
dumb
been
up.
able to do that yet. I
So,
haven't been able to do that.
oh,
yet.
if I cash out right now, like I I mean, I'm probably inflating it in your mind. You're probably like, oh, like 20 grand. I'm not saying that much.
I've been using
but
it
it
more
would be
like
a nice
couple bills.
I've been using it more like a
head.
savings account than anything else.
For
like
not
a
even
high interest savings account. That's
for
what
not
I've been
even
using it for.
spending a grand. Right now, if I were to cash, it would be like you'd be like, that's a good return.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
See, I spent $1,000.
but I realize I also
Over
feel
time, though.
Yeah.
So I would say I haven't taken back a grand yet, but I've made back my money.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
Good.
So and then
that's at the
and
end
I'm
of the day.
still
That's all
up.
that matters.
Right.
As long as you're not losing this shit, that's all
Right.
I care about.
It's still up thousands percent.
Like I was telling my girl, it's a way for me to save money because here's my thing. I've always I like to shoot money in the shoebox under the bed type of thing, but I'm the guy that'll go, oh, I need $50 real quick and take it out
because it's so convenient.
Right.
Conveniency.
So that's why I got into the stock market because when I put X amount of dollars in it, I have to wait 5 days for it to settle before I can pull it back out. And pulling it out takes 5 days.
Right.
So I can't just go grab $50. I have to solve that problem another way so that money stays there.
I got
so
into
that's
it
how it
because it
got
bombarded
up.
me.
Oh, word.
Everywhere I went,
we were all talking to you about it.
Yeah, and it's just like, and I'm big on that.
Right.
Signs.
Right.
So I was just like, I gotta get in. It was like the best thing.
Because I remember calling you about it, and you were
Well,
like,
we were
someone else just hit me about it.
Right, but you got to remember what the original conversation was.
Right.
Before,
right. We were already talking.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad to see that you jumped on the wagon.
Yeah. It's just no matter where I turn, I was just like, you know what?
You gotta just like, if something's just being talked about so much,
You got to jump. That's how I got on it. Yeah. That's exactly what I was always curious, and then everyone was talking about it. And I was like,
Plus-
you know what?
the only thing that pisses me off is
I needed to see things from my lens because I felt like everyone had their way.
Right.
So I just like I'll jump in Stallone and Frank's group and all that and listen to them. I'm like, yo, these dudes are smart as fuck. Then you would hit me with something. Then my sister would hit me. Then my uncle. Then my children's mother. She's been invested. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So it was just all I was just being
I feel
bombarded.
like you're missing out.
Well, no, it wasn't even the missing out part. It was that like I felt like it wasn't my own thing. I had to be able to see it for myself. Be like,
Gotcha.
Oh, okay, now
Now I understand why everyone else is on it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Like, everyone's been talking. I had a buddy of mine, Morgenstein, right? I think it's Morgenstein. Rich. Yeah, he's been on the show before, and he's already made a bunch of cake
I know
off the
someone
market.
who made $9
But
grand off of this.
he was on the
shit
show
last
back
week.
in like 2015, though. You know what I'm saying? He was already ahead of the curve. He had Bitcoin stock way. I think at that point it was only like $3,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
now it's up like
56,000. It was.
It was up
earlier.
to 60.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it like 60, 61.
I think
the
it
other
even
day.
might have hit 70 a couple weeks ago.
Mm.
At one point.
Yeah. So the only thing again, I think the
That
biggest
hurts.
advice I can give to you, yes, hell yeah,
Like my dude who lost his password. That hurt. So.
Because I don't think I really knew about it pre. I've heard the word, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't really know about it pre to knowing it was already a couple thousand per share, and I'm like, a couple thou right now, and at that time was not a good idea for me. You know what I'm
Fabian,
saying?
you heard about that
But
shit?
I'd be sitting on
the guy
top
who
of.
lost his password.
If I could have just spent like 10 grand.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Who has all the
I heard about
Bitcoin?
that, and it's gone. He lost his password.
But he has one more try left.
Oh yeah,
That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I think about that shit all the time. That's such a paradox for me. Like, what do you do?
It's like, yo, just kill yourself and
That's
restart.
why. See, my passwords are all like mantras.
Mantras.
Yeah. So it's like a part of getting rich.
Right.
So I'll never forget them.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got a couple that I'm able to twist so that I can remember them and no one else would ever be able to figure
That's
them
what
out.
I do.
I got a couple
I do
of them that I
something.
twist. One
my
has a different number. Some shit.
My password is something that to me is blatantly obvious, but if you don't know me, and you're able to put everything together, it wouldn't make any sense to you. But if I told you my password, anyone in this room would be like, "Ah, okay." You know what I'm saying? Like you would get it
That
immediately.
shit's Viking 1, 2,
No.
3.
but you wouldn't Mead.
Odin. Odin's son.
Meowmere.
Oh shit! I'd forget how it's spelled every time. I'm like,
Every time.
Spell it differently every time.
one try left. Fuck! I said this would never happen.
Is it MJH?
There's an M? Nimnia? I keep on hearing that. I don't know if it's from a phone. What the fuck?
Yeah, I heard it too.
It's
Yeah.
on silent.
It is what it is.
We've,
Like,
come
it's-
so,
it's
we've
not-
all come so far. Like, that's just crazy.
Yeah, 10 years ago, we would have been like, what?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get this re-up. Hold on, the plug's calling.
Shit. So far. I remember Fabian 15 years ago. You could send him to a store to get a Dutch.
Facts.
This nigga, I remember he one day too late.
I
That
just
nigga
started
was like,
saying no. I was like, one day I was just like, I got pussy one day, and I was like, yo, come to the store with me. And niggas was like, what? I was like, let's go together. Like, we're boys.
Yeah, I finally fucking scored. You're coming to the store with me.
He was done with that.
Everyone was surprised.
awesome.
I think they kicked me out that day. They're like, you can't hang out with us today.
I would have been like, today you've grown to be a man.
Yo,
when the Dutchman
yo,
said
last
no.
week I told the story about when you conked out and you came back too, and I said, what did you see?
Oh, that
tell you, we were just talking
Big
about that.
Justo, yo, that was an experience.
What was it like? Get up, pussy.
I mean, it made me stronger fighting all of y'all. It made me stronger. Well, not y'all, but everyone who was around.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Fuck. Yeah, it ain't me. I didn't do it.
It's it's definitely
Big
from the
Justo,
phone.
Big Justo.
Nah, we're talking about that noise. You don't hear the feedback?
Yeah, I don't know if it's from this shit. No.
Do you ever hear that when it's just you?
Not really.
So I'm wondering if it has to do with us.
Yeah, there's so many cells in here. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It just drives me nuts, so I gotta stop every time I hear this shit. I'm like, fuck.
What he doesn't know is I'm over here with a remote control. That
Right.
I'm fucking with him.
That would be super funny. Now you have a
I don't
static
know what
control.
it is. I don't know.
That reminds me of Bruce
Never heard
Almighty
it.
when he changed the prompter.
Oh, the guy.
I forgot about that shit.
Yo, I love that.
He's
like, he said, and I have hairy nipples. Just read the prompt, okay? The prompt is good.
That shit's funny.
Fuck you, San Diego.
I'm about to go home and watch that movie tonight. I
it's
forgot
a good-
all about that shit.
It's a classic.
Yeah,
that's the one where he's like,
yeah, and all this clothes come off.
I still think the one with Steve Carell was funny too, though.
Which one was that?
That was
wasn't as-
Evan Almighty.
Nah, it wasn't as funny, though.
I mean, yeah, because it was trying to go for
And
more.
people forget he
kinda
was in the first
family.
movie, too.
But yeah, he was. He was the fucking dude.
He
He's
was-
like,
Yeah, he was.
You forget that was him.
yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious. He
Best
played.
Jim Carrey movie. What do you think? What's your favorite?
That's The Mask. I feel like Mask.
Yeah, you'd say The
I
Mask?
Mask is good, but
I
it's
like
not
The
my
Mask.
I don't know. I
favorite.
like him in a serious role, to be honest with you.
23?
Yeah.
23 is dope.
I thought he was fired.
But
in
he'll
that movie.
always be Ace Ventura to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you friends with the dolphin? Does he call you at home?
Not go in
Pull up all
there.
his
He says,
movies.
Aki, Aki.
Yo, pull up.
Or even Cable Guy.
IMDb.
Cable Guy.
Cable Guy was crazy.
Yo,
Yeah.
When he was talking away, he's like, okay.
Yeah, the Truman Show.
I don't know. What was it? Yes or Yes Man or whatever?
Yes Man was funny
that
too.
was funny.
Yes Man
When he
was
did the
funny.
photography in the Red Bull.
You have nice ditty.
No, that was That was Liar Liar.
That was Liar
Liar. Yeah,
Yo,
sorry.
Yo,
That's the one
movie
I'm
is an
thinking of.
all-time.
Liar Liar is
The
hilarious.
goddamn pen is blue. Yo, oh
had
my
better.
god. That
I've had better.
Yo, that shit was
Dumb
fucking.
and Dumber.
You ever thought about saying that to a woman? How is it? I've had better.
I've actually said it, but fucking around to where they knew I
Nah,
wasn't
but
serious.
then you
know what I mean?
then you say you're joking.
Yeah, they still hit you and oh my god. Right?
Yo.
You do that well.
I know, I've done it.
Nah, I've only said it like after
I've
the
said
fact,
it.
like when we're arguing. I've had better.
I did that.
Only
I bet-
after the fact.
That's how they know you're full of shit when you say it when you're
I did that to
arguing.
chicks. I'd be like, oh my god, the chicks. No. Yo, oh my god, that reminds me. We have this dude we work with, yo. That he like, yo, you would be listening to customers, and he just goes, you know, like that. So, yo, one day,
Guys like that don't even be listening.
not
That's
trying
the
to-
funny part.
yo,
That sounds like a character, like
Yo.
a whole shit.
yo, it is a whole shit in reality. But it's good, dude, and he he did that, and then someone put together. My boy Mike, I don't know what to say. I don't want to incriminate nobody, but he was like, "Yo, it reminds me of the movie, what the fuck, the Jim Henson movie, The Crystal,
Dark Crystal.
the
Dark
Dark
Crystal.
Crystal." Yeah,
Yep.
you know how the things go. Yo, he did that, and every time he would stop to go, like you'd see he was about to go, and with a customer right there, we go, Yo, and you try to stop laughing. Yo, oh my God. You know what movie I watched today? You ever seen War Dogs?
War Dogs
Yes,
is an amazing
that's hilarious.
movie.
Yeah.
War Dogs. That movie.
I've only seen it once
though.
though. I gotta watch it again, dude.
You
All
gotta
right.
watch it.
So you're talking about which one am I talking about?
I'm talking about the one with
the
fat guy
the
who's
fat-
always
yeah.
playing with James
Jonah
Franco.
Hill.
Yes.
Jonah Hill.
Yes.
Yeah. Him.
So
Ask me about my weed.
So yeah, no. That's I just seen that movie
That
again,
movie's
and I was just
amazing.
like, yo, this fucking reminds me of the situation. Yeah.
You know that movie's based on a true story.
Yeah,
It is.
I figured as much.
That's the movie where they're riding the motorcycles and shit.
Nah.
No,
Nah,
that's
it's
what.
where he
That's what I
starts
remember now.
selling guns.
His laugh.
He
He's
starts
like,
selling guns.
Yo, he did that shit with the gun. He was like, what? After he got beat, he got beat by some black dudes
Like
from fucking some weed,
$300.
right? And the dude's like, yo, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? He's talking shit as he's walking away. He's like windbreaker pant, white, you know what I'm saying? Suit having
Hey, he
motherfucker.
pops the trunk
Yo,
on
he
him.
pops the trunk. He pulls out an AK, comes back
Nah,
spraying.
it was like a Uzi. It was a little Uzi.
No. It was. It was
a
at least
street sweeper.
It was an automatic,
Yeah,
right?
it was
It was a rifle
Yeah, he does
automatic.
the
That's
laugh.
all I know. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Hey,
love
that's
guns,
the
man.
laugh.
So he's
I love
like,
guns.
he sprays it, and they all run. He's like, "What? I thought we were playing around." And then they all scatter, and he goes, puts the gun away, just throws it in the trunk, gets in the car, yo. and
Yeah,
goes
yo,
about
he's
his
like a
business.
high schooler who
gotta
becomes like
see
an
that.
international arms dealer.
I
Yeah.
gotta see that.
Yo,
And
they
it really
like-
happened. Like, this shit really happened in real life.
Yeah.
So it's
Great
kind of
movie.
like the
They
comic.
just made it funny.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like the parody of
It's-
Lord of War.
But
Yeah,
I never
kind
never
on
seen
that
Lord of
level.
War.
But
Yeah,
if Lord
arms
of War
dealer
is
shit.
17 years old.
Yeah. They're like in their young 20s, pretty much when they're doing this shit.
Wow.
No, I thought
You
he
know
was
what
in
I'm
high
saying?
school.
No,
No,
they're out.
they're in their young
They were
20s.
friends. They were friends since they were kids and shit.
I coulda sworn
And he
they were in
has
high school.
no. They haven't seen each other since high school.
Oh, that's what it was.
But
yeah.
they came back in
Yeah. Came
back
20,
for a
21,
funeral.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Came back for a funeral.
Yeah.
They linked up.
Yeah, no, the movie is dope. That's why that's like the second or third time I watched it because
It's good.
that's how much I like that
It's
movie.
one of those movies you watch and you catch something again.
I would watch Lord of War again too, though.
See,
with
I haven't
Nicolas
watched
Cage.
it, so now I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
watched
I
it
would watch
twice,
that
man.
again. I'm not a huge Nick Cage fan, but I would watch that movie again.
Now I'm not gonna watch it. No, I'm kidding.
I was a Nick
That
Cage
should be
fan.
more posed to watch this
Whoever
shit.
seen
I was a
Motherfuck-
huge Nick Cage
young
fan
ass
until I grew up.
motherfucker.
I got older and became an adult and shit, and I was like, he's really not that good. Yo.
Yeah.
Nah, he.
Like, when I was
Yo,
younger, I thought he was dope.
Yo, I went through a huge period of him where I felt exactly the same, right? But then you start to realize there's actually a beauty in kind of what he does in a sense.
Yeah, it's like his
'Cause he-
style.
Right, he just plays a stupid kind of eccentric type of way in not every single scene he's
like
ever done.
Keanu, though.
But it's kind of like, yo, he's got like a character within the character almost. That's him. Every role, you know what I'm saying? When he plays a crazy guy too, it's just like, oh, it's Nick Cage being crazy, you know what I mean?
It's like Seth
I don't know.
Rogen. He always plays himself.
And he's still not like my favorite character, but because of that, like he's definitely a hell of a lot more tolerable now. Because he still kind of ruined one of my favorites, which was Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I
how-
agree.
Like, how the fuck?
He could have been a great fucking Johnny Blaze if he would have been a
No,
better
listen,
actor.
no.
You don't
I'm gonna
think
be
so?
honest with you. He just shouldn't be Johnny Blaze. He should have
Really?
probably been the guy that taught Johnny Blaze.
He should have been the
You know what I'm
guy
saying?
working in the cemetery.
Yeah, I mean, shit. John Leguizamo could have played.
Wow.
No, I'm just fucking. I just pulled that name
Nah,
randomly.
I just
out.
feel like Nick Cage looks like Johnny Blaze.
Not really, though. I don't see that.
So you fuck with that then?
I'm thinking back and I don't
Yeah.
remember
No, I
hating
thought
that movie.
He came out of the
fucked with
movie.
i-
He's like, yes.
No, I fucked with the idea. No, I fucked with the idea because I had wanted to see. It was crazy how it happened. I was always saying, "Yo, I want to see a Ghost Rider movie," and then randomly a fucking Ghost Rider movie came out. I was like, "Yo, this is dope."
He does
and
the
it was
jump
Nick
where it
Cage.
pauses.
And I was like, "Yo, this idea, like this sounds like theoretically this is dope." And then when I watched the movie, I was like, "Meh."
It was awful.
Yeah, I
That shit
we
was
could've done way
horribly
better.
It was
awful.
worse than Fantastic Four.
Yes, I will agree with that. And the fact that they both did two of them is amazing to me.
The
There's a
second one
second
was
Ghost Rider?
And then the
terrible.
third Fantastic Four could have been so dope. But
They
they
all
kind of
suck.
fucked that up.
Yeah,
too.
there's a second Ghost Rider. That's how
Yo,
bad it is.
Yo, so there's supposed to be a new.
There
I don't
really
even
is.
remember the second
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
It's still same actor.
Yeah, it's about a
terrible.
kid. It's got a kid in it.
Horrible.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
A
Do-
little
he
kid
doesn't
goes
bounce.
with-
Yeah, he doesn't bounce back.
There's like a comedy. There's like a fucking comic book aspect to it, like when he fights and shit. Like,
Oh, it's like pow, boom, bam.
no.
Oh no! Oh, not even. I would have enjoyed
No.
that.
It's just the visually it changes and shit.
I enjoy that kind of stuff. Bam.
Yeah.
Kablooey.
Yeah, still watching the
still
70s
think
Batman.
the-
Neener, 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 neener.
I still think like the Christopher Nolan Batman shit
Best
is-
ones ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yo, I liked Bruce or Ben Affleck's Batman though. I got to be honest with you. I thought
He
it
wasn't bad.
I don't mind.
I thought it was pretty good.
I thought he was
just
going to be terrible. He wasn't bad.
Yeah,
No,
I just
he
thought the
wasn't.
shit that what they could have done with him was dope. The fact that it would be kind of like an older Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? That would kind of be he's jaded at that point.
I like
you
him
know?
in the last variation.
He's dope in the Justice League.
Yeah.
The Justice League.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He really
the
did that
recut.
role justice. Like, pardon the pun, no pun intended. Like,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. So, but nothing. To me, I don't know. When did the original Batman Begins come out? Was that 04?
Christian
Christian Bale's first one. I
Christian
want to
Bale.
say it's like 04.
I can look it up right now.
And that shit was like the first time to me superheroism was put like to how it could be in reality. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, whoa. I'm like, that's dope.
I was very happy.
So that made that shit 2005, right? So Iron Man didn't come out until 08. You had two Hulk movies beforehand, and you had
which were horrible.
and you
It's
had
not even the same actor.
a couple of X-Men. It's not.
It's not even the same
Right.
actor.
horrible.
And then you had a couple of X-Men movies too, where they really let me down.
Once they got into that second timeline, it got weird.
So well, now
Because
Days
you-
of Future Past, I
Get
think
out of
is
my head,
dope.
It's confusing. It's confusing.
Dark Phoenix gets hate, but I thought it was okay. The most newest one, it was okay.
I think
Dark Phoenix was like Ghost Rider to me. I thought it was gonna
What?
be dope. Like
It's not
idea.
that bad.
No, what
What?
I mean is like the idea of it, the actors, all of that. I was like, yo, this is gonna be fire, and it wasn't.
I like how they
That's
put
how
it
I felt
off
about
the
Ghost
two,
Rider, like, when it came out.
timelines. How like Logan is one timeline, and then
Logan
the
is dope
Wolverine
as fuck.
is like
That
the
shit
end
was
of
dope,
another
yeah.
timeline. So if you watch them back to back, it's like these don't make sense, but they're the ending of two different timelines.
Yeah. So the thing is though is now that it's coming into the Marvel universe, it's
They gotta.
I don't even
scrap
think they're
all
calling it X-Men. I think they're calling it
calling them
mutants.
Yeah.
that. Yeah, because it'll be too confusing.
Did
Yeah.
you watch New Mutants?
I did actually.
I started to,
I
and
think-
I put it on and fell asleep.
Again,
I was-
I don't think it's got a lot of great reviews, but I liked
fucked
it.
with it.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of dope.
I like the darker hero movies.
Yeah.
Not to take anything
Did
from
you
Marvel,
like
but I
Watchmen?
fuck with the Marvel show. I love Watchmen.
Yo,
I hated it.
Watchmen.
The
was,
original?
The movie, I hated it.
What?
I
The
was
movie
bored.
was dope.
So I was bored.
I don't know anything about Watchmen, and I
did
went in there
either.
like,
Nah, see, I like
ready to
that
watch it,
realism.
and
I like
was
that
like,
grittiness.
Yeah.
I really like that grittiness.
I understand his point of view, especially being on the younger aspect where you didn't read a lot of the comics. So the
I didn't
movie
know
was
anything
really all I
about
got.
Mind you,
neither.
I'm a Frank like Miller fan and all these other two dudes
like
and
Sin
shit.
City and shit.
So, but like a
love
lot of
Sin
a lot of that shit doesn't mean I know a lot of the comic books. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I read every single one of them. There's so many dope
But you
characters
still
out
have
there.
a baseline to go off
But
of.
yeah,
and
still
judge a
know who he is.
movie.
Can still generally like the motherfucker.
So for
you know
someone who
what
has no idea of the character and they go in and they're bored,
I was bored. Yo.
exactly. That's
I was.
directing.
I loved the mask though. The Warsaw character, his mask.
No,
that was
everything
dope.
about- yo, they were like, if we became heroes.
Maybe I'll watch it again.
That's what I'm
Maybe-
saying.
Like,
Maybe
the
I
dude-
didn't give it a
like
good
the
enough
dude,
chance.
The dude, one of the heroes raped the
Yeah,
other
dude.
teammate and had a child. Like,
See, I
shit
don't
is
remember all
crazy.
that.
And that happened like in their
I don't remember.
In
all
the
that.
clip.
the nigga Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, I
What-
remember him.
Do you like this nigga was he was such a god that this nigga was on Mars meditating at the same time as he's building something in the fucking lab at the same time he's fucking his girl in
Right.
the other room, nigga.
Right.
To the
That's
where
crazy.
where she realizes he's got to be split up.
Right.
This nigga's banging her back out and she's like pushes him off and goes and walks and finds multiple versions of himself busy. This nigga was occupying his girl at the same time as building fucking.
That's crazy.
Whatever you
Like,
wanted.
are you like you're bored?
I don't remember all that. I was bored.
Yo, even
honestly.
the way he came about in the movie was dope as shit when he fucking blew up inside the
yeah.
chamber and then he came back together.
I might
Yo,
have to go watch it again.
yo, I'm telling
I'll
you.
give it another shot.
Even like what
I
is
didn't
it?
like Game of Thrones when I first watched it either. I had to watch it again.
Never watched an episode.
But
So,
you know what's
man.
funny
It
about
might be the
that?
same
No,
situation.
but you want to know what's funny about that? I did the episode 1. I watched
What's up,
twice.
Slick Nick?
I watched the first 3 episodes twice.
You did?
Yeah, before the second time I continued.
Yeah.
But I watched the first 3 the first time and was like, yo, I'm confused as fuck. Too many fucking characters. I can't get into this shit.
Me was the way that they talk. Like when
That's how my girl was. She had to
Episode-
watch it with subtitles at first.
for real.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
Wait. What movie?
Game of
Thrones.
We're talking
We're
about,
talking about
the,
Game of
the
Thrones.
show.
Episode
I
1.
didn't watch
I didn't,
it.
Episode 1. I was like, And I started watching it on my own. Like,
yeah, I kind of felt the same when I first watched. And I was like, Game of Thrones has got dragons, I heard, or some shit. Actually, yeah, because there's dragons all the way from the first season.
I didn't start till the third season.
I'm about to say, I think.
Oh, no, I started when it first came out.
No, not me.
See, I didn't. I think it was like already in the fourth or fifth.
I was in the third. I remember third season. I finished just in time. I finished like binging it just in time to watch the season finale of the third season.
See, I was already able to do it twice. Like watch it all the way through twice before the new shit came out. You know what I'm
I
saying?
watched it early, and what happened was at the time my children's mother had came in and she was like, "What are you watching?" And she's into medieval shit, whatever. But me and her couldn't get like the way they were talking.
See, I didn't even notice that when I watched it. I had no problem.
So you understood.
Well, because you had the subtitles on.
No.
Well,
That's
no,
what you said. When I watched it with my girl,
Yeah.
I had subtitles on. But when I watched it myself, I didn't have no subtitles. I had no problems.
I went from watching Power. It came out at the same time as Power.
See, I didn't watch Power until last year.
So Power. Oh wow. So Power. I'm going from watching Power and then it's like, what the fuck? And then it's like, how are they talking? And then
it went
like,
from crib to domicile.
Yo, I will
He's
say,
like, what?
I will say, once I went past like
Crib to castle.
an episode or two, and I like Sean Bean. That was
Who's
Ed
that?
Arc
Oh.
Stark.
Oh.
I like him as an actor and shit. He was in the Lord of the Rings movies and shit. You know, or the first one at least.
Yeah.
And so like I was like, all right, you know. First episode again, it was like all right, this is okay. Yeah, it's like nothing like woohoo what everyone's raving about. But like the second or third episode, like I was just
me too.
I was just in.
But I had to watch episode 1 twice.
I had to watch the first 3 episodes.
See, I didn't do that,
No.
but I can see myself almost doing that. You know what I mean?
I was like that with Sons, Game of Thrones,
Sons, I
and
didn't come
Breaking
in-
Bad.
Sons, I didn't come in until
All
later.
3 of those.
myself.
And Walking Dead, actually.
See, none of those have caught me. I've tried to watch all those, and I can't.
I think
You're
Breaking.
bugging,
I think
I've
yo,
tried.
Sons
Breaking
of
Bad
Anarchy
is top 3.
Yo, I've
Breaking
watched
Bad.
Breaking
No,
Bad.
no, not that.
Oh, but they say
that
what
was
the
easy. That's
fuck?
what I said. I said Breaking Bad.
No,
It's
I went in there trying to hate it.
Sons
Go
no,
ahead.
Breaking Bad was my shit, boy.
Sons, Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, and Game of Thrones. I all had to watch the first 3 episodes at least twice before I got into
See,
it.
Sons
Walking
of
Dead,
Anarchy.
I watched the first season a couple times.
You've watched Sons of Anarchy?
I never finished it, but I've watched a couple episodes.
See, I can't. I've watched the first 3 episodes twice.
I don't watch a lot of TV
I'm
shows.
just
Can't
not
get into it?
Nah, I don't. Maybe I gotta watch 4.
Yo, yeah. I
It
mean,
might not be for you though.
No, but I can say on Sons of Anarchy, I wasn't immediately hooked from episode 1 either. Like I got a couple episodes in, and then I was fucking hooked. You know what I
And The
mean?
Walking Dead, forget about it.
Nah.
I've tried that massive times.
Oh nah, see,
It
I didn't
gets
think,
boring,
dude.
yeah.
I'm not a big zombie fan at all.
Yeah,
Just,
see,
to me,
I
it's just
am.
like, you know, I don't know. It's just,
I like the idea of like the zombie apocalypse. And shit,
I don't know.
so
I just so
enjoy
played
it.
out.
like to
To me, it's
mentally
just so
prepare
fucking
myself.
played out. I'm not saying don't be prepared for anything.
Nah,
I'm just
you
saying.
watch the show too mentally prepared.
But well, I was gonna say, because after I went into it, just like fucking zombie shit. Let me give it a shot, right? And then boom.
So
Watch
you
it.
fuck with it.
I haven't watched like the last 2 seasons, but at one point I
It's
was
not just
watching
zombie
it back
shit,
to
yeah.
back to back
I
to
don't
back
like
to
those.
back
It's
to
not
back to
just
back.
zombie
to
shit.
back.
It's our
Yeah,
shit
mad
too.
shit
like,
going
yeah,
on, yeah,
like
yeah.
humans are beefing more than the zombies are just like an annoyance.
Yeah.
They're an inconvenience that's around you.
They're a big
Like,
inconvenience, but they, you know.
But that's the best way to describe it. They're an inconvenience. Because you're more worried about Negan and every fucking body else than you are the zombies.
What about Heroes?
Heroes
That
was
was
dope
dope.
until it fell off after like the first season or 2.
Season
Yeah.
2 is where I was like,
Yeah, after season 2, I stopped watching
That started off as such a dope thing though, because that was
Yeah.
like the first thing. Like you're like,
that
yeah,
was
and they were
super
doing it
dope.
kind of dopely. You're like, oh shit, you know,
Each
get the
episode was a
cheerleader.
different person
This
and
dude was
shit,
just
yeah.
going shoot, cutting people's heads out, taking their fucking power. I was like, yo,
This shit jumping
Heroes
off
was-
of bridges and just getting
Yeah.
back up.
Heroes was ill.
yeah. And then it just got weird. Like,
Yeah.
what
Got
the
weird.
fuck?
Another weird one that was dope in the beginning was Prison Break.
I haven't watched that yet.
Prison Break is fire the first season.
Yeah.
Then after
I
that,
haven't
it's like,
watched
how
that
many
either.
prisons are you gonna break out of? So I won't. Obviously, I won't fuck it up. I won't ruin the shit. But
All right, you can break on him. At what point did the government just go, all right, just go free?
but the premise of this shit is, dude's brother gets falsely accused of some shit. He gets framed of some shit and goes to jail. So he's mad smart, and he spends a whole year planning to break his brother out of jail. Goes and commits a crime to get locked up with his brother to break his brother out of the pen. But he's covered in tattoos. Every tattoo is a piece of his plan. One of the tattoos is an actual piece of a map and shit. That's all I can tell you. No, that's the premise.
I don't know.
I won't
when
tell
I'll
you
ever
no
watch
more
it.
after that.
And by the time I watch it, I'll forget this conversation ever happened.
But like,
and if I somehow remember it, it'd be like, oh,
dope,
yeah.
yo. It's like, yo, this idea is fire. Like, this whole shit is dope. And then it's like, oh, he's locked up again. Oh, he got out again. Oh, okay. Third season.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's
That's
locked
how I
up
feel
again.
but that's how I
he
feel
got
about
out again.
That's
like,
how I feel about
really.
Like Power is like that.
I
too.
get it.
Like after like it was like Power is like, how many times we gonna be in Tommy's apartment? How many times we gonna be in Ghost? Like I'm looking at because
A girl's gonna get strangled.
yeah, it's like I'm just not like I haven't watched none of this other one.
That's kind of after I felt like after the first season, like I think I watched the first couple of the second season of Power, and it just I don't know, it wasn't there for me. And then for Wired, I haven't watched the last season. Like I watched like 3 episodes. The problem is I can see where it's going in the last season, and I almost like I don't think I like where it's going. Like to me, I just like, well, why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? So it makes me not want to finish the last season. I've been purposely holding off. Same thing with Sopranos.
It's visually.
I have to watch that.
I've watched it like this is my 3rd time trying to watch
Sopranos,
the whole thing,
I
and I get to the
watching that as
last
a
season,
kid.
I'm like, nope.
I was watching that as a kid with my dad, The Sopranos. Like
So
that.
you finished it?
With
As
my
a
father.
kid.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
you
like,
know
I
what?
threw up on the rug to that.
I can't do it. The Wire and Sopranos, they look visually too dated for me.
Wow.
And I just
You
can't.
said that
it
before.
Takes away from it.
See,
Yeah,
that shit
it
makes
takes away from
it makes me reminisce.
Yeah, because it
You know
looks
what I mean?
bad.
See,
Nah.
I should be feeling like that because I'm younger. You guys should be reminiscing.
No, so
But I didn't
I
watch
am.
it when it first came out. I've
Me
never
neither.
watched it.
I watched
so
The
to
Wire.
watch
I watched
it
them
now,
later too,
it's
but
like,
it didn't.
I watched The Wire.
If I would have
like
watched it then,
6
it would have
years
been
ago.
like nostalgic.
I like
But I
the
never- so now I'm just
see.
like, this
I
looks
like
bad.
seeing that shit though and being like, damn, I remember when you used to be able to do that shit. You know what I mean? Now you can't fucking do
See,
that
I
these
watched
days.
that-
I like that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like to think of like the early '90s or mid '90s, like whenever that shit was.
Yeah, it was 90s.
I love that time. That time period's like my time period. I love that time period. So yeah, anything I can get. If it was another show that wasn't even like The Wire, but it was based in that, and it was still dope.
What, New York Undercover?
I used to love
No, I don't
that
really
show.
see. It's not that,
That was
I
one of
really-
my favorite shows, though.
See, it's not that I really like the law shows in general. I like either some of the regular crims or like the you know, if there's likable characters. But I'm not necessarily getting into it because I love law shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, stop playing.
It's not, you know, it's not really my forte.
I fucked with that New York.
But Law
Undercover
and
shit,
Order is dope though.
You know, it's still going.
Oh damn!
I was
Yeah.
talking
To
about
this day.
it the other day while I was getting a haircut. Like that shit
To
is
this
literally
day.
still new episodes out to this day.
Really?
To this
It
day.
is. That's crazy.
Already, right?
yo.
Special victim.
And Ice-T is still on it.
Yeah, he's still getting a check.
Right.
Crazy.
What I was saying was, yo, imagine that shit. Like you
People
start
forgot he rapped.
that. I was talking about some of the characters on Law and Order who have never been in anything else, have never needed to.
Like who?
It's like you audition for one show, Law and Order, and you get that shit.
Check
you
for
never
life.
have to. You never have to go anywhere else.
Supernatural's dope as fuck.
I never. My wife loves it.
Yo, Supernatural.
I tried to even watch it
I
with
watched
her.
the
and-
first season and it was dope, yo. But I could just.
No,
I
Supernatural's
feel like it's like
dope.
Charmed for me.
See,
Too many episodes. Like
so
it's
so that's not the problem. And like one of the problems I do have, I can actually understand what you're saying about feeling like dated or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because Supernatural is one of those things, like the graphics in it, since it's like started, it's got 25 seasons, like
that's
something
what
crazy.
I'm saying. Like
So like the
I'm over that
effects and
shit.
shit look cheesy to me. Like I'm like I can't.
the beginning.
It's like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like I realize it's maybe.
Like,
I
gotta
love
watch
that
it.
show.
I
yo.
realize it might be
I
a
watched
dope-
that when I was growing up.
So I've watched some of it, right? And even back then I was just like, oh, the vampire
Did you
was
watch Angel?
stupid. Like I don't know, it just wasn't what I interpret or what I like. I don't know. The rendition of it wasn't to my satisfaction.
Did you watch Angel? My mom loved that show.
So now I've watched Lucifer though.
Lucifer's dope.
I started that.
I don't. Yeah, I haven't watched the last
I'm
season.
not hooked yet.
It's
It
one of
draws
the-
you in.
yeah,
you know.
yeah, it's
He's
one
a
of those-
funny bastard.
Yeah,
yo.
yeah.
He is definitely.
His
I will admit- I will
charisma
say that.
and like, there's just I don't know why I like that show. I can't even put my finger on
I'm
it.
not hooked.
I don't blame you. I could see why someone wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I can't
I'm not
I can
saying it's
too.
a bad
I can
show.
too.
It is entertaining.
No,
but if
I
I,
can't
never
even
saw
explain-
another episode, I really wouldn't care.
But I can't even
There's a
explain
lot of
to
shows
you
I
why I
can say
like
that.
it. I really can't explain to you why I like it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just-
like I watched Vampire Diaries. At least almost all of it. I like made it almost like the last 7 episodes.
my mother just binged that.
It was like
Now
not
she's on the
something.
original.
I thought I was gonna hate it immediately. And the parts of it, I'm like, oh, here we go again, another teenage like kind of vampire drama. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy's 400 years old, she's 17. Like this isn't at least a little bit fucked up, you know? But I'm like, whatever, you know.
Well,
so
what would you do if you were a vampire and you were 400 years old? You're supposed to
Go
not
for another
you're supposed to
400.
not
I mean,
fuck?
at least in the dead up in the 20s. You know what I'm saying?
Either way, she's still too young.
We gotta
for
be
you.
able to go
Whatever.
out to-
Even
I mean,
if she's 20.
Yo, I remember most of my experiences with the first 25 years. So I figure if she's 25 now, she must have experienced something. If not, I'm going to give her experience.
First 100 years. All right.
You know what I mean? Whatever. Who's counting? It's a couple hundred years between friends. I stole that one. That's
400 years
Mike's.
vampires is crazy.
All right. So, all right, we're going to go to a break real quick. I didn't realize what time it is before we fill a whole nother hour up. We'll just take a couple seconds. But one of the dopest things is we actually get to premiere one of my homie songs, right? You want to introduce what the hell we about to play?
Mother of God. Decided to let it go. Let it go. We'll see. You guys give me some feedback.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'll be playing some shit that I've done too for you, but
I don't sing.
no, he doesn't sing. I tried to
Thought
get him
you
to
sang
sing.
like Usher.
Not yet.
Yeah, I tried to get him to sing. He was like, "Ooh, no, fuck you." I was like, "All right." So, yeah, this is his track, Mother of God.
You know what would have been funny? If you try to get him to sing and he's all about it, ready to go do the shit, and then as soon as you're like, all right, record, he's like, nah, I'm just playing. I don't sing.
I'm going to do it.
Months of preparing.
I'm going to do it,
He's like, nah, I'm just fucking around.
Hire the ghostwriter.
Got you good, you fucker. I got you good.
Stop playing.
All right.
I was just joshing you.
All right. So, Mother of God. By what is it? Almighty L is what you're going by?
Almighty L, yeah.
All right, that's what it is. All right, just didn't want to fuck it up. You have like 30 names. Okay, you're just gonna.
Before we were 18.
Thinking
Right.
Spanish with all the names.
Right. Say no, it's fucking around. All right, we're out this bitch. No, we're not
No,
out
we're
this
not
bitch.
out this
yeah,
bitch.
I lied.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Wrong outro.
Yes. All right, we're about to listen to this shit. Mother of God.
Darko.
In the presence of a god, made of stardust. You know your woman's wishing on a star. Play the cards that was dealt. Can't be calling for help. You see all in the law. I see a law in myself. That's the difference. My nigga put me right up in the kitchen. The last batch was like a bag kid. It got a whip. Disappear in a snap. You know Thanos got the vision. We was cramming in a Civic, packing hammers like we fix shit, and we only seen food if you were jelly with the biscuit. The telly with a chick who tried to tell me she's a vixen. Bitch, please, unless you know Donna and no blitzing. Listen, give me brain to mine is terrible to waste. Raising hell, you see my demons in the rain. I open portals for you mortals out the gate. Son and niggas, it's apparent that I'm great. Shake your world like a seizure, turn your planet into apes. All in together now. Let's bow our heads and say a prayer to bring the heavens down. Praises to the golden child. It's time to make mama proud. Mama proud. I said it's time to make mama proud. Mama proud. All in together now. Let's bow our heads and say a prayer to bring the heavens down. Praises to the golden child. It's time to make mama proud. Mama proud. I said it's time to make mama proud. Mama proud. This just in, I'm in sync with the rhythm of the planet. Granted, it could be hard as hell. What? Tripping on mushrooms, I felt like Gargamel. So pardon L, my mother got pregnant when all the angels fell. What? Life isn't a bitch until you lift the veil. What? A genie appeared and offered wishes well. Since I'm somebody's wish, I told him wish me well. And watched the visible change without a wishing well. I'm on my Bane shit, climbing out the pits of hell. In human race kicks, I've always been so pharrell. This flyer's unidentified, alien in origin. I had to plan it, my thoughts have always been in orbit. White on white nights, the only time I force it. The designer belt, you see the buckles up ahead at Gorgon. The odyssey of an oddity. Cocky ain't Anaki and Versace, mama's proud of me. And I'm proud to be a diamond in the rough. How the hell I had these children if I never gave a fuck? All in together now. Let's bow our heads and say a prayer to bring the heavens down. Praises to the golden child. It's time to make mama proud. Mama proud. I said it's time to make mama proud. Mama proud. All in together now. Let's bow our heads and say a prayer to bring the heavens down. Praises to the golden child. It's time to make mama proud. Mama proud. I said it's time to make mama proud. Mama proud. Mama proud. Mama proud.
Yes.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Good, how's it going?
Yeah, not bad, brother. Yeah, so I'm looking for something, preferably 4 doors where all the windows can roll down. Real cheap. 'Cause I don't really plan on having the car for too long. You know what I'm saying? So it got to ride good and be fast so I can get away with it. You know what I mean?
Okay, let me see what I got. 1 second.
Yeah, like I say.
You don't want something too expensive, you saying?
Yeah, not too expensive. You know what I'm saying? Because we probably gonna dump it quick. You know, there need to be 4 doors so all the windows go down. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, what we're going to do is we got a rival block, you know what I mean? And we're going to just drive by, just cap them up, and then just drop the vehicle, you know what I mean?
What?
No, I just say I need a good vehicle because, you know what I'm saying, I bring all my buddies back and forth, from their jobs, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Something with a decent trunk, too. You know, sometimes we got to run packages across state, you know what I mean? Actually, tell you, too, you got any vans, you know what I'm saying, with, the sliding doors and whatnot?
Vans, let me just see.
Yeah, we about to start some of our own movies, you know what I'm saying? You know how they got them Bang Bus movies? We about to do our own called the Bam Van, you know what I mean? You shoot photography at all? You do cameras?
No, I don't.
I'm looking for a cameraman to help me out, you know what I mean? You could probably get in the movies too, man. I'll get you, you know what I'm saying, blown off for free and stuff, you know what I mean? These girls is crazy. I pay them like $20, dude, you know what I mean? You could put it in their ass, the whole nine. It's just crazy.
I got 2000. Let me see, 2010. What about around 4?
That would probably work. What kind of price we talking?
This one is 16,000.
Yeah, I'd say my cap is 17. So yeah, that could work perfect. Now when it'll be a cash deal. Those prices is for cash? It doesn't matter if I finance or not.
No, that's actually both the same.
Okay, no matter what.
No matter what, yeah.
Good. And y'all take care of the registration and everything?
There's a registration fee of $188, and then there's a dock fee of $399.
There's no way I can get a dealer place, so anything I do doesn't come to me. It reflects on your dealer?
No, as far as that, no. There we don't do the dealer plates.
Damn, all right. What color is it? Is it light or kind of dark and incognito?
It's like a dark.
All right, that works better. Y'all put deposits?
Yeah.
All right. So what I got to do is I got to make sure my brother got to come down with me, but we're looking to make moves ASAP. So is there any way we can meet tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning? What time do you want to come tomorrow?
I'd say 9:45.
Hold on 1 second. What I'm going to do is let me check if I actually have this in stock. Is there a number I can get back with you?
Yeah, most certainly.
What's the number?
It's 860.
860?
Yup, 872.
872?
Yup, 6146.
6146.
Just ask for Big Al.
Big Al. Okay, I'll get back with you because I'm still new here, so I just need more information on this, okay?
Yeah, no worries, man.
Okay.
All right, good luck, home.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, thanks.
What the?
Yeah.
That's fire. That's something new, like, but it fits you, yo.
Yeah.
Like, that was dope.
When you listen to it back, you'll catch like all the like.
It's like auto-tune 2.0.
Yeah, like.
Which one's that?
Updated. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it's supposed to sound like.
But you're gonna get a little bit of the new and shit too. I'm working.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, well, we got one more track is also that we're gonna play on the way out too. Yeah, I'm also doing different shit too. Like,
listen, this isn't about you. This is about him right now. That was fire.
That's why that was fire. No, he's right though. That was fire.
I appreciate it.
I shouldn't overlook that. My only point was though is that and I know it was about me.
You don't
but,
you feel like you could rhyme and not feel like you're not supposed to have these bars,
right? And or be limited to like one style of whatever the fuck you're doing. Like when you can kind of just do whatever the fuck.
Right.
It's a nice feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I have fun with it. Sometimes though, you got to just do one of those beats where you just rip that shit apart though.
Like we just heard.
Exactly. Egg
think that's
salad.
one of
Look at him looking at me like, what? You think that's one of
lips
those?
at me.
There'll be. Watch, you'll hear. There are those.
It didn't work.
I don't feel like that one was it.
That was bait, and he kind of half took it. But I was hoping we were going to hear more, like he was going to elaborate more.
About what?
I don't know about what you got coming. Like I said what I said because I wanted you to be like, exactly what you did. Oh, you think that's that? Well, I got this, and that's not what happened.
I got some stuff.
Who you got on it? You got anybody on it?
7-7. That's what I'm dropping.
You got anybody on it, or is it all you?
Yo, chill.
Well, I'm just like, what's up?
If I'm not on it, it would be a little offensive.
I didn't even mean it like
It's
that.
not
I more just meant like out of curiosity, like who are you fucking with right now? Like who are you putting on your album?
In my mind,
like not on some like I want to be on it type shit.
So in my mind, how I'm in the studio doing what I'm doing, I listen to the track, and people will pop up in my head.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
So I'm doing
That's
it
how
all
I am,
organic.
too.
Yeah,
Very
yeah, yeah.
organic. Yeah.
So there are friends of mine that I have in mind.
Have you already put anybody on it?
Yo,
I don't need no names.
Listen, all I'm saying
I'm
is
just
we've already
curious,
made
like-
hit music together, so it's not like
Yeah, it's not
just
even
the
like
combo
that.
of us too. Like have been dope tracks. Me and you have never done a whack track together.
But now we're gonna do great.
Can we
Yeah,
have a
most
conversation
certainly.
about someone else making music without you squeezing your way in there trying to get on it?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, we're like in 92 right now.
Make your deals behind the scene, all right? I'm trying to make this shit public.
No, I'm definitely, like I said, like I got an idea, and when I'm gonna collab with people, I'm gonna make sure they're gonna be seen in the best light themselves. It's not even about me. So when I'm collabing, I want to make sure that person is bringing that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then you didn't even know you had that. Like, yo, this nigga brought this. It was, you know what I mean? And then I'm just sitting back like, told you.
See,
Like,
for the track with you, me, and Sick, right? I need
my
to hear,
verse is done.
I need to hear y'all first.
Why?
Because I need to see what
That's
level
not
y'all.
fair.
I need to see
That's
what
not
level
fair.
y'all are on, man.
Nah, it doesn't
because
work
y'all
like
can be in
that.
so many
I'll tell
different
you this, though. I'll
avenues. You
tell
know what
you
I'm saying?
one thing.
I need at least
No,
a
listen.
hint.
No, I'll tell you one thing. I started the verse saying I astral travel to the Netherlands. I started it like that.
That's actually a pretty good.
You see what I'm?
That's
you see-
actually the perfect. Yeah. Okay.
I astral travel to the Netherlands.
Okay.
Peter Pan fly.
Neverland.
So I'll Neverland.
I seen that coming. Only
Head
because
in
it's been said in battle rap a million
Head
times.
in the clouds, skywalking over every man.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's
I
enough?
see where you're at.
All right.
Okay. That's kind of all I needed to know because I was like I wrote like it's 7 different iterations of what I could do, and I threw every single one of them out because I'm like, if I bring it this level and they're completely different, shit's gonna sound.
I'll tell you something else that will help you. I am not trying to have nobody on a track with me and they're better.
Oh, I agree.
No, I'm just letting you know.
No, that's all right. I never.
There will be no renegading.
Yeah. No, I don't ever
So
try to be outshined. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, but now I'm like consciously trying to shit on people.
Right.
Oh shit.
No, yeah, and mind
He's
you, I'm
he's
not saying
defecating on
I'm
you.
not saying that you're not going to. All I'm saying is like my mind will be is no one's shitting on me. That's where my mind's gonna be
All right.
at.
I have
You know
4
what I mean?
features, and these niggas heard the rounds, and we don't know where those features are.
Oh, I'd just say I wouldn't be like that.
Hell no, that would never happen.
Once I hear your verse, instantly my pin. Instantly.
I'm literally fucking with y'all, but I'm dead serious about being the best.
No, I think at the end of the day, when you hear the shit that I'm doing too, that you'll agree that my mindset's like on the best, like on that same shit is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I know what I do. And
So are we literally just waiting for you because Sakara's done?
Yeah, because my ass keeps rewriting it, not knowing what level you guys are on.
He's got performance
You remember,
anxiety right
I've
now.
done albums with Sick that we were Kindred. That's and even when it wasn't like necessarily a Kindred project, it was still Kindred.
Yeah, but that project got
You know,
put together was
but you know the thing is though is that like so now he's not on that shit, and I can easily still be on that shit just
Nah,
like the way I write. You know what I'm saying? Like I can easily be like we're still rapping like we're 23 years old. You know what I'm saying? But I know y'all ain't like that's not where necessarily mindsets are at. So I don't want to come off with like something that's not trying to be like that at all. And then motherfuckers do get on that level, and I'm like, I'm spitting about God power, and you guys are like, you know,
well, so
like I'll fucking break your piece, you know.
Well, Sakurai, when I rhyme with him, he brings out my esoteric nature.
Right.
You bring out like my braggadocious shit. You know what
yeah.
I mean? And then when we combine, it's kind of like a mixture of like both.
With our powers combined.
Yeah.
Some Voltron shit.
Thundercat.
He's Captain Planet.
Oh, I'm Captain Planet. Yo, he was gay as hell, Captain Planet.
Guys, stop burning those trees.
Jimmy, this some gas. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Pew pew with my
Old
ring.
Nasty Green Lantern ring.
Yeah, the knockoff
It was
version.
Like, yeah, it was like turned the other way.
Yeah.
Backwards. Bent over.
Whoa. Pause.
Yo, Captain Planet was extra. He had a mullet.
Yeah, he did.
Though. He really did.
It was blue
green,
skin,
right?
light blue
mullet.
skin, sky blue skin, or some shit like. What color
Business
is that?
in the
Powder
front,
blue?
party in the back.
What was he, Arcturian?
Was that like powder blue
don't
or some
know.
shit?
He was he was a fly color, but
Green hair.
He was just a planet.
And
That's
he
what
had
it was.
green hair.
He had green hair.
Yeah, he's literally the planet with red underwear.
Yes.
Yeah, there's definitely some red underwear.
Yeah,
There's
like
no doubt about it.
Weird sim.
Thanks,
Didn't he have like a, didn't he have like
Thanks,
a,
kids. With your powers
He
combined.
had like a thong on, right?
Very funny if he's like, do you have any more gum?
What were they called? The Planeteers?
Yes, I
Yes.
think so. Yeah. I remember Where in the World is Carmen San Diego.
I remember that
That
show.
was my show.
That was the shit.
I fucked with that show,
Where
too.
in the world is
Carmen San Diego.
That was a shit. You remember that shit? Oh my god.
That's before him. Yo.
Damn.
They made it for you too, though.
Saturday morning cartoons.
What was it?
Like
Temple
X-Men and shit.
What was the Nickelodeon show? The Temple of something or other, where they used to fucking.
The Temple of Poon.
Yes, that's it.
It's little kids, man.
Nah, they
That's
used to
wrong.
collect the pyramid
Enter
and
here.
put them-
Coming this soon.
What were
You
your
mean too
shows?
soon?
Coming too soon. Oh shit.
So what did you grow up on?
Like 2 to
My
5
bad.
was probably like Blue's Clues,
Blue's Clues.
What mic do I have?
And what else?
and probably like
Whatever.
like 5 to like 10 was probably like Teen Titans,
Ben 10.
like that. Ben 10, yeah,
Oh,
Ben
okay.
10.
Yo, my son watches Ben 10.
Nah,
Watched
but no,
Ben 10. I
Ben
should
10
say.
now is different from
I
Ben 10.
never-
No, I
back
said
then,
watched.
though. Yeah,
Watched.
like the Teen Titans.
He's 16.
I've seen
My
the
son's
video
16.
game. That was about it for the
Oh,
most part.
okay, that
My
makes
son's
sense
got the
then.
video game. That's kind of how. I mean, I knew of him, but
What,
I
Ben
never.
10?
I just said
Yeah.
my son
With
is
the watch?
16. That's
I wanted
crazy.
to watch
Yeah,
so
I was
bad.
already like 20 something.
What does he
by the
do?
time
Ben 10. So he has a watch, and his watch is like 10 different
And it
like,
tells
monsters,
time.
and it tells time.
In 10 different time zones.
He's got this watch. It tells time and.
Nah, but the watch scans like whatever monster he comes up against. He can scan that monster, take their powers, and like transform into a version of them.
Yeah.
He takes
No,
all their
I
strongest
thought
shit.
It had 10 different
know.
monsters.
Yeah, but
in
he can
his
also
thing.
scan other shit.
Yeah.
It's called the Omnitrix. I know that's because of my son. But he can scan, like he's going up against a new monster or whatever. He scans that shit,
Yeah.
and the scanner takes like the strongest, its strengths, and incorporates that into his own shit, and he transforms.
That part.
He should have went.
Yo, you were the one who showed me that Yoda shit,
Originally.
Which
right?
one?
Yeah.
When he was
When he's
Singing in the hut.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
I
that-
forgot that even existed.
That
till
is
you
great.
Just brought it up.
I don't want to get a copyright strike, otherwise I'd play it.
that was probably that's hands down goes down probably like 10.
Yeah.
One of the fucking money. Yo, what?
Seagulls.
The
Seagulls.
Oh man, yeah.
Do you know what we're talking
What
about,
do you say?
Fabian?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
It's almost worth the copyright strike to play it for
Ah,
him. He's
man.
never seen
We'll
it.
play it after. We'll play it after. Can't get banned in countries. So it's been happening.
For real?
Yeah, in certain countries you can't play the show. Not that there'd be a bunch of people out there, but I don't want to block anybody. You know what I mean?
Like what countries?
Like I think Iran, like another.
Ain't no one even got cable out there. I'm only watching TV in Iran.
Iran, North Korea, Russia.
I ain't watching that.
No. Mexico, no. Nah, but I don't know where we were. Oh, you know what? You know what
No,
I thought
but
about?
I know who.
I know when.
Iran just dropped like a propaganda video, like blowing up the White House, I think. This is like recently. This is like world news right now. Just bringing up Iran.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Blowing up what?
They dropped a propaganda video of like. Yeah, countries still do that propaganda. It's a huge thing.
Shit looks like it's from the 1980s.
No, it's bad.
Yeah,
it's
no,
bad.
fuck with
Like
you.
the video effects are bad.
It was
But
like
it's like
Snoop knocking down the buildings.
nah.
It's all
It's like a whole
static.
Godzilla movie.
Yeah,
and
it's
shit.
all static.
Nah, go ahead. Talk about this. I want to hear about this.
It's actually just clips of his music for his vocals, though.
Nah, it's just
Ain't nothing but a thing. I'll
2
get
days
you.
ago, 2 days ago, it made world news.
No
They
shit.
dropped a video, then Biden like commented something. I'm not real big into politics, and
What do you do? Just go,
he just fell asleep on the mic.
I just ripped one. Sorry.
Yeah, he's old as hell.
He is, though.
Yeah, I gotta be careful what I say.
Who's got Werther's original? No, not really.
Barack was
Okay,
he
besides
wasn't,
Barack.
Clinton initially wasn't that old.
He was kind of crispy.
I don't think Bush was actually all that old. He was like 50, something like that.
Biden's
Biden
in his,
just
like,
looked
he's
like
in
a
his
Pete
70s.
Fart.
Yeah, yeah.
he's old.
Really though, like if it's too big, you would
finish
finish him. Oh shit! Why is Oh yeah, we never actually got to why Doge was spiking again, but we're not going to. So yeah, I thought about the other day though. Does anyone watch SNL anymore?
Not me.
I don't, but it's still going. It'll be on this Saturday.
It is, no, there's been some eras that were dope as shit. Like there's some eras that have some of the most classic, funny clips you can ever see. You know what I'm saying?
I just
like,
seen
you like it this size? No, so you won't know nothing about that. Anyways.
I just seen an interview listened to an interview this morning on the Breakfast Club with Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
And he was talking about, this is SNL related, but it's kind of more serious than anything else. He was saying how last year he felt a type of way that they were cracking jokes about him. And on the Breakfast Club, he was like, I think I'm done with SNL. I'm not going to be on the show no more. And he was talking about the next day, they were like, yo, I don't feel that way about you. Like, what are you talking about? He was feeling away because they were making jokes about him, and then they would, like, cut to him, and he'd be like, yo, what the fuck? And he was feeling fucked up about the shit. He's like, but he talked about it. He's like, now
that's
I'm good.
actually kind
Now
of
it's
funny, though. All right. I was gonna say don't go by that because that's all sources, but it's messed up because you can see just off Facebook alone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Sin City did not suck. That was a good movie.
Sin City was okay.
I enjoyed it. Yo.
I think I like Frank Miller a huge amount on the page, but the movie translated okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, mind you, I hate showing hate to any of this shit because they're still doing this shit, and I only dream about making my own movie. You know what I'm saying? So there's only so much I can hate. These people are actually doing that shit, but there's some movies you're just like could be better, and that's one of them for me. You know what I mean?
So anyways,
and that's the end of the show.
As you were saying about SNL.
I was sitting here thinking, like, what does it take, like,
to make a movie?
What
Money.
components?
Money.
Well, we know that.
Lots
so that's
of
the
it.
producer
But
part.
there's a lot, but there's
it doesn't
also
have to get like passed by a certain.
Depends on how much work you want to also do. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to hire the people that all these other companies do, like these big sets, if you need that shit, then obviously it's going to cost a lot of money. But if you're not really doing anything that needs crazy, like I think some movies like what is that? Was it Friends? Not Friends.
Saw?
No. The fucking kid when they were teenagers, and there was Kids. Yeah.
Kids was dope.
So. Kids, yeah. So that was like low budget as shit, though. Like it didn't take much.
Saw.
Movie. Oh, was it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Saw was an independent movie originally. Like that's why it's in one fucking room for the most part, other than those couple scenes.
And then it eventually gets big fucking
it blew
sets.
the fuck up.
And then it kind of loses its appeal, if you ask me.
They're
too,
dropping
most
the
of the time
spinoff.
too.
They're
You know?
dropping the spinoff for Saw.
Yeah,
None
Tales
of those
of
movies.
Saw or some shit. Book of Saw.
Oh, the black one with the black people.
I don't know.
It was
it's like
I thought you were being fucked up.
No, it's like an all-black cast.
I don't know anything about it. I just saw the word.
No,
Book of
I
Saw.
thought that was Superman, where they're trying to hire a black actor and a black director.
It's Saw, and they're like all
I
black.
haven't seen the preview yet, so that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I
just
haven't seen a
Book of
preview. I just
Saw.
saw like a post about it.
I'm probably bugging. I could have sworn I seen like.
Maybe
See,
it's possible.
I don't really care. Like I never care whatever race, nationality, creed, or whatever.
Unless they're the wrong color for the role. In other words,
the only
like,
thing is I don't know why they always have to
Asian and you
change
got a black
character.
guy playing it, then I'm like, yo,
Well, I used to always
mean?
be on the line of like, I don't know why they have to change these characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care who plays who, but at the end of the day, like this character was this person's relationship, and now you're kind of mixing it all up. But then at the end of the day, too, I started thinking, how else will these not be all white movies?
Touche. That's a valid.
You know
point.
what I'm saying? Like, how else are you gonna?
That's a very good point.
You have no choice but to kind of figure some shit out, and some things sometimes can get creative. Like one of the things
Hancock?
Hancock was dope. I like that movie a lot.
Getting creative, like
it's
Hancock
just
was
it was
called
different.
Spiral, the Book of Saw.
See,
Book of
that
Saw,
should
so
never
Spiral, yup,
that
there
should never
you go.
really
Thank you,
interest me.
thank you.
I never really was into like the Saw movies and shit.
Nah, Saw movies were pretty interesting.
I don't know. I like horror, the older horror.
Oh, he did. Yeah, I bet the Blair Witch Project was hella cheap to make.
Hell yeah.
And the writing and camera work makes it
And
work
Paranormal
awesome.
Activity.
Paranormal Activity was actually really fucking dope.
Yeah, it
Man,
was
the first
actually.
one was scary.
Yeah.
as
I watched
Yeah.
the first one like with my sister. We went to the
First one
theaters
was
to
real
watch
dope.
it, and then I got home and I was scared as fuck.
That
I
bitch was standing
I
up
was
watching
young.
him sleep and
I
shit.
was
When
young.
I
What was
started,
that?
watching,
What was
I
that?
started thinking, does that happen?
Right, me too.
Yo.
That's why. That's why. I
I
fucked
What
with it.
about
Like,
what about the
yo.
fifth kind? Right? Is that what it's called? The
I
fifth,
never
or the
watched
fourth
that.
kind.
I never watched that shit.
Oh,
Never watched
I
that.
had a bad
Never-
bootleg and never like.
That's just
It
dope.
looks like a
it even
bootleg.
plays a clip at the end, and the speaking like ancient Sumerian.
Yeah.
And I was
It's
like,
scary.
what? Like really speaking
They really
ancient
took
Sumerian.
actual clips though. It's not like boot. It's not,
Yeah.
It's not that it's not real. It's real stuff. They just put it together in a way that.
And with actors, you know what I'm
okay.
saying? But they have like real. I was like, oh shit, like that's fucking crazy. Like,
Yeah, it makes
who
me
the
think, like,
fuck
maybe
is speaking as
Sumerian-
Anunnaki?
Maybe Sumerians, right? Maybe Sumerians not an Earth-based language. Maybe
That's what I.
Anunnaki,
Yeah, that's
you know
always
what I
been a
mean? Like,
possibility.
that's why they
always been a
still speak
possibility.
it when you. That's crazy.
So
my,
like,
my mind just went.
but you can go back into like a lot of words that we use today had completely different meanings. Like words of like that we consider like worship of like that were actually of servitude. You know what I'm saying? And it's like crazy how things have adapted. So yeah, to speak someone, I don't know, language and
You'd have to
translations
see it.
are crazy. Yeah.
Even the cop car, when the cop car arrives at the house,
I haven't seen it in a while. I don't really remember that.
the cop, they get a call, and it's over the dispatcher, and you just hear the dispatcher, and then all of a sudden you see the cop pull up, and it's like the camera of the cop, and you can see a glowing light, and all of a sudden his fucking camera goes like straight like that, like just cut straight, like the movie is crazy.
Yeah, it is, dude. You gotta fucking watch it. Totally.
Well,
Totally.
if I wasn't waiting for the new Resident Evil to drop tonight at midnight, I'd watch that in between now and then.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, Resident Evil 8 drops tonight at midnight.
Oh no,
I don't know. Last time I trusted your source.
No, you're talking about the game.
Yeah, the
Mortal
game.
He's
Kombat.
thinking a movie.
I'm
no,
talking
he's talking
about
about
the
the video
game.
game. Hell yeah, I got that
No,
shit
I'm talking about
pre-ordered.
the
I
game.
can't wait.
It's already installed and everything. I'm just waiting to be able to
Yeah.
press start.
Green light it.
Yeah.
he sells PS5s and Xbox what?
Series X,
Yeah, I don't need none
Oh,
of that.
okay. Just
How much you selling the fives for? I'm curious.
850.
Yeah, I got mine for $6.
That's a hell of a deal.
I had to drive an hour for it,
Okay, there you go.
but I still got it for
Nah,
$6.
Yo, getting it for 6 is good. I got my Series X for 6. I got my Series X for 6.
I was okay with paying $6. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
you know
was
what?
okay
Someone
with
making
paying
a couple
$6
bucks
too.
off me.
I was
I'm
okay
getting
paying
it.
$6
Like
too.
I'm all right with that. But $850, no, I'm
Hey,
knocking
see-
y'all. So
Oh,
Hey,
get
yo.
your money.
so
But
Magnum.
I ain't doing
Dudes
it.
are dropping
look
the
up what
bag.
Magnum.
I know that.
Dudes are dropping the
I
bag.
know. I know. I know.
I'm sorry,
I didn't want it that bad.
Can't
I'm
hear
not
you.
a vulture though. Not a vulture.
What were we saying?
I didn't want it that bad. Like I have
you
a 4 Pro,
made your
so I was
point.
like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like if I don't get it, I don't get it. I just want it because I want it.
Right. So what were we saying?
Look up Magnet
Mag-
Films. I want
Magnet.
to see everything that they make.
Who's Magnet Films?
That's what Marco just said. Everything that Magnet Films makes, he loves. I want to see. They make.
Hobo with a shotgun or rubber? Well, I feel like rubber is gonna have something to do with condoms.
Where is this? Right, that's what. All right, magnet releasing. Yeah, held enforcement, the unthinkable, riders of justice. Is that with Seth Rogen in it? Cast? No, I guess it's a lookalike. Tell me. Hold on, let me put it on. Oh, there we go. You guys can see. So tell me that doesn't look like Seth Rogen right there. Come on.
Riders of Justice. Yo, you're stupid.
Fun House. All right. Censor. The Evil Next Door. First Date. This definitely seems like a knockoff. Oh, It Man Kung Fu Master, though. Okay, now we might be getting somewhere.
I've never watched a single IP Man.
No.
What?
Nope, I've never watched one of them.
Really?
What? There's a lot of movies I didn't watch because being young.
Legendary.
Never seen a
Now
single
when
one of them.
when he's fighting the British boxer, the angles.
Yeah. But still, when he beat the motherfuckers
All the way
when
to the ground.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That and once they pissed him off in that first one, he fucking went in there.
It's when he
all
closes
their
his hand
asses.
because he fights with his hands open, and then when he closes his hands, it's like
he fucked all them up. I was like, she's a just fucking landing.
It's bad. Like bad.
You talking about like the 10-man fight scene? Yeah,
he
it's
beats a
crazy.
dude from a standing position all the way down to
Yes, dude. He really does.
Yo.
I was just like, oh shit.
You seen the dust flying up the dude's
Sometimes
forehead?
I just look up the fight scenes. I don't even watch the whole movie.
Yeah, I think that's one of those movies where I've definitely, when it happened, I said it a lot. I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
showed my children that. They were like, Daddy, you bugging.
Yo, I bet you your son was loving it though.
He's probably trying it on his.
He was just watching Mortal Kombat. He messes with all that.
Yeah.
He got the big smile and shit.
Yeah.
He be lit.
Yeah, my kid fucking loves fighting and shit. He does
Yeah.
fighting games like fighting. You know.
My bonus daughter's like that, Emma. He's seen this shit.
Yeah, she picks her leg up.
Yeah, she's 7, and she's got her leg up to here on her own, like
Soon
at
as
the
I come in
crib.
the house,
Yeah, she's like, yo, watch this.
Splits and kicks and
Yo, she's doing handstands around the house now.
oh my god,
She's taught herself to do full fucking handstands.
you gotta watch her. She's gonna be in UFC.
Yo, she's bad, yo. Like bad in a good way, not like bad like a bad girl, but like
Nah.
she's gonna be a fucking fighter.
That's what I'm saying. You invested.
Hell yeah,
You buy all the
dead
gloves,
ass, yo. Like
pay for the
yeah, with it.
Yeah.
She's a natural.
And she loves it. Like there was no like coercion at all. It was her coming to me like, I want to do this. And
She plays
look
the
at this.
fighting games
She's
and
playing, watching ninja shit on YouTube, coming like, yo, watch this kick. And
Let
I'm
her-
like, nah, that's not how you do it. Do it like this. And the next day, she had it down perfect. And I was like, yo, stop playing.
She's kicking you, and you're like,
Yeah, for real. Like, yo, that hurts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything that's really good on there. So like, fuck Magnet Films. I'm just joking.
Fuck Magnet Films.
No, they got Michael Fassbender. Is that what his name is? He's in one of the movies.
He plays good shit.
I was gonna say either that or he's really down on his luck.
You know, the movies look real. Like when you look at they don't look so like
Filtered.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I was watching a movie the other day, and I was looking at it, and I was thinking about shit like this. And what is it that they do to make it look the way a movie looks versus when we record some shit? Is it filtered?
Equipment.
Yeah, so they put it through software and render it and do, like fuck with the contrast and the color and all that. It's kind of like how I was fucking with the camera.
Right.
And they do shit like that, and then they'll add in like a lot of shit is all done with green screens. They'll put the whole shit in there.
Well,
and
that part I know,
but they
yeah.
have to take the color of the whole thing to blend it together. So you're fucking with all that shit. Like sometimes there's not even sun in that, but they're making sun come across, so they have to do it on the body as well.
Right.
And then change the shadows up because of the way the lights hit in. Like they have to do all that type of crazy shit. So it goes all through software.
Yeah, I was watching it, and I'm like, yo, like, this looks dope, but I'm like, why can't we recreate that? You know what I'm saying?
We
like,
can. We would
record
just have to
something.
learn. You know what I mean?
But you don't want to recreate that because that's why movies like Blair Witch and Paranormal
Right.
Activity work.
Right.
It's like
Even
you
like
want
kind of Chronicle was kind of like that too.
Chronicle was dope.
That shit was dope, right?
Have you seen that?
I don't know.
With
When the three kids get
the
the
black
fucking
dude.
powers.
No, I haven't seen it.
with Killmonger, right?
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
He's
No,
in
I
it.
haven't
They're all
seen it.
high school kids. They're like, it's dope.
What's it on?
I don't actually know. I think I seen it again on HBO Max or
Alright.
whatever.
Recently?
I think probably a couple months ago. I don't know if it's on there anymore. But
I'm sure I could find it.
yeah, it might still be
like,
on there.
spelled the way it really
This
is
is
spelled.
Chronicle.
I mean, if it's
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, it must be like newer, right?
I'm sure I can find it.
No,
No, he's a little
'Cause
younger.
I feel like you guys are talking about it, and I haven't watched
No,
it.
he's been
I feel
shit.
like
He
you
was in The
watched
Wire.
Chronicle.
I probably watched it and just don't remember right now.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, they definitely had like fucking powers and shit. And one dude was
So
like,
if it's that dope and I watched it, I didn't watch it.
you know, what's kind of
Oh,
fucked up too was what is it?
Number 9 or
Blinds?
number 4.
No, it was Blind Street. No, Blind Ave, Blind Side. No, it's something like that. With a little
Blindside is Sandra Bullock.
a little kid has powers. Like he
Oh,
was
that's
actually,
the Superman shit.
He was kind of born the same exact way.
If
but he was
Superman
fucked up.
evil,
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
if Superman,
that shit was fucked up.
Okay, it's
But
a
that
horror
movie
movie,
was dope.
but the killer is Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically.
but he's a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Superman
it's like
grew
Burnt
up now,
Hill, something like
but
that,
like
Burnt
they
Hill?
didn't
I
teach
don't
him to
know.
be a superhero. He just grew up the way he is and like realized,
Just grew up in Springfield.
Basically, and he's like, yo, I can burn this motherfucker with my eyes.
Yeah.
Stop fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was.
Yeah,
Like,
he eventually
really-
got to a point
he got
where
busy. Like
yeah.
he didn't give a fuck no more.
He realized he was above everybody.
Yeah.
They never. Well,
don't.
Yeah.
Stop.
But I think it's called Burnside, right?
I think it's Burnside. Yeah.
That movie, I was very content with that movie.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, this gets fucked up, dude. Fuck that chick up when she was
Yeah,
in
the cape and
cool,
everything.
the cooler.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he made himself a hood. The whole.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, yo, he's getting busy. I was like, oh shit.
Everyone got walkie.
Yeah, we started on a world domination. It started in a town.
Brightburn.
You know, Brightburn. That's what it is.
Brightburn. It's called Brightburn.
It all
This is right
started
there.
in a little town. No, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, even I'm looking at it right now. He even looks like, like on the cover, like it's Superman in the air. Like, what's up, yo? Yeah, pull it up on the shit so people can see that shit. I don't know how to put it on there. So
You'll fuck with that.
Nah, Brightburn. I'm gonna take a look at
it's
it.
dope, yo.
Brightburn
Yeah.
sounds like something I'll be interested in.
Oh, it's popped up too. Hold on. Where's the? Oh shit. Yeah, this is.
When did it come out? 2019. I'm surprised you don't know about this. Look at that shit.
It's not gonna give me that. Hold on. I wanted to just show a picture. God damn it. Oh.
Go to images.
Nah, yeah, but it's trying not to let me blow the shit up. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Can you see it on the screen?
Yes.
That's his first. That's the costume he makes. As a kid, it's like Superman at like
What a
fucking
fucked up
11
costume to
years
make,
old,
though.
yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
But as a creator, that shit's dope.
Oh hell yeah.
It literally says at the bottom, "I'm not here to save people."
True that.
It didn't even take him long to realize that he was like
Yeah,
the top of the food chain.
not at
type of
all.
shit.
Not long at all.
Yeah, he started. Yeah, exactly. Bending it. Like you thought, like in the beginning, like maybe he goes bad for a while and then comes back good. Like, what have I done?
Yeah, nah.
And he did come.
Nope.
Like if I'm
No,
not
he's-
mistaken, he
I'm
came in
pretty-
a spaceship, right? In the
Oh yeah,
beginning.
yeah. I was gonna say, but he stayed evil all the way
It's
to the
literally
end.
Superman if he was just evil. Like,
Well, this is what Batman was worried about.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Pause.
I
Jinx.
don't want. Yeah, I
Whatever.
would say,
What do I
was the
say?
I don't know.
Ah, get out of my head.
Yeah, that's great. Look at this one too. That's the comic book. That's what it was originally from.
Oh, it was a comic book. I didn't know that.
But most like a lot of these movies, even they're still like comic books. You know, maybe more independent ones or whatever the case may be. But sometimes they make such dope movies. Yeah, that was a fucked up movie. All right. I had actually where is it? So this is I guess really an ongoing thing now with Floyd and Jake Paul.
Yeah, it's really gonna happen.
Yo, and they got into an altercation.
They got into an altercation.
Yeah, let me see. If
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Floyd is just.
They're
banging
gonna
this
meet
man
like
back.
in the middle. Like Floyd can't weigh over a certain like 160 or some shit like
Yeah.
that, and Paul can't weigh over like 190.
190.
Yeah.
It's gonna play
30-pound different. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
30-pound differential.
That's a whole like
difference.
3 weight classes. 2 at least, right?
I mean, if
I
I was
don't know.
Floyd, I'd fight somebody that's 30 pounds more though.
Come on.
If I was Floyd.
So I was talking to Foster the other day, and he was like, "Yo, what if he gets knocked the fuck out?"
I keep
yo?
saying that.
That's
like I
the
feel
crazy
like
part.
that. I feel like that.
Like
can
this
happen
dude's
on some, like-
undefeated, and then takes this on because they both have nothing to really gain from the fight.
hold on.
They
Yeah,
just take
right.
except money. That's it. Just
Oh,
bread.
Jesus Christ! Why are you?
If
yelling
he
over?
beats
Sorry.
Floyd, he has everything to gain.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Floyd doesn't gain.
Well,
anything.
yeah.
Well, he still stays in the headlines because if he ain't got nothing going on, then you tend to drift away. You know what I'm saying? What is
Yeah,
it
but
you
he
really
has
do
enough
besides
money
fighting?
where it doesn't matter.
Oh
if he
no,
did
no, I'm
that.
not saying he
doesn't
doesn't. I'm not saying he doesn't, but apparently he doesn't want to be out of the limelight yet. You know what I'm saying?
But didn't Jake Paul call him out?
I'm not saying it didn't, but why would he respond? Because he still wants to be in the limelight.
'Cause it's money,
He still wants to
bread.
be talked about.
Yeah,
and
of course.
And I'm guaranteed
I'm
the
sure
bread
that
as
has
well.
something
Of
to do
course,
with it.
that's the fucking bread, you know. But I guarantee you, like anybody else would, he made enough money so he could be like, I'm all set. You know
but
what I'm
if
saying?
he loses, son,
I don't
the
know.
worst.
I think a lot of
50-1.
people. I think
Jake Paul.
I think a lot of people think that they can go against Mayweather, right? And so
Yeah,
they
so they get in
realize
there.
just how he rolls. Like he'll switch shit completely up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not
like
saying
Conor.
he can technically beat him. I'm saying
No.
just some weird shit happens.
Yeah,
I agree with you on
what
that.
Foster was saying, he just catches him. He happens to catch him the right way.
There could be some shit
lays
that
him
just
down,
happens.
you know,
That's all I'm
like-
saying.
Yeah. It's happened.
Right.
Someone that came in should have demolished somebody else, but they got caught with a random overhands. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm
Tyson
saying.
and Buster Douglas.
Yep.
Buster didn't know he was gonna be able to do that to Tyson. He got a couple good ones in, and he's like, "Oh, I'm about to." Once some couple went in there, he just wore him out. That's why he wouldn't fight him again.
Now, see, so someone like Mayweather, though, like there's been times where everyone's like, oh, he's a boring fight. He's all defensive, right? And then he went against Conor. He was the aggressor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
He's
But
usually the one fighting for points, though. He knows.
McGregor's not a boxer, and that's kind of why he was the aggressor, because
but
he preyed on
primarily,
his weakness.
but he primarily
Normally-
he
normally
he
he's
primarily boxes in the ring, though.
Of course.
He's a slugger. He's
Yeah,
not.
I'm-
You know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying? He
taking
doesn't have
nothing from
sick
Mayweather.
ground. No.
I'm not a hater.
No. What I'm
Yeah.
saying though is Conor. At the end of the day, I give him all the fucking credit in the world to step
Hell
in there.
yeah.
I think the biggest things is just stamina to last that long. So that's what I think is going to be another
UFC fights are
scenario.
a lot shorter.
Depending on how they're going to do this fight, if they do quite a few rounds, like that's Mayweather's going to work that. He's always knowing the clock.
Yeah.
Like he always knows
that's
where
true.
he's at. You know what I'm saying?
He's
like
super smart.
He works every single
Yeah,
angle.
he
Like,
plays the long game when he boxes.
yeah, he's not necessarily,
Yeah.
but again though, you think he's just on that, but he was going in on He was trying to fuck Gregor up early on. Gregor, I think in reality though, if had the stamina,
It could have been a whole
could have been
other
a
way.
different
I
game.
agree.
But he got to
I
a point
agree.
where he couldn't even hold his gloves up anymore, and
Yeah.
you're done at that point. And I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? He's just going what 5 rounds max.
That's what all they're doing?
No, at UFC and shit.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
3 to 5
max,
rounds,
yeah.
right?
Hell yeah.
So yeah, when you're in the fucking 9th round, and Mayweather's still like, you're just like, Jesus Christ,
Mayweather-
Still there with his
Mayweather.
1-2.
yeah, he's like, this
Crazy.
guy's still got energy. Like, what the fuck?
They all think they can beat him till they get in that ring.
All right.
Stamina.
And you know, I know where they
Unless
go
they
wrong.
knock
I
him
can
out
tell you
early.
exactly
I'll
where
tell
they
you
go
what,
wrong.
I made
I'm
a
John
talking.
come off hard in the beginning.
No, I'm talking about the ones who actually have the potential to beat him. Where they go wrong is they have him figured out in their mind, and as soon as that doesn't work, they lose self-esteem in there.
Right. Now what am I
And
going to do?
Now they're fucked.
Right.
If they could go in there and be like, "Yo, I can't have a plan.
Right. I got to
You gotta be able to
I just
adapt,
gotta
right?
work
Right.
what I,
Yeah.
you know what I mean."
Right.
But they be having that. Oh, I watched the tapes for 3. It doesn't matter.
No.
I say
Like,
shit
For all
like
you
that,
know,
like-
he's leading you astray. You know what I'm saying?
I say shit like that at work all the time. Like when I'm teaching people shit, like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, listen, a good installer is a problem solver. Like, I don't give a fuck about what you're doing, but you're gonna run into shit that you have to figure out how to overcome.
Yeah.
And it's the same idea with that. Like,
That's
if-
exactly
if,
it.
If he can be, if you can be a problem solver in the ring, then anything's possible.
With
Let's
him.
think about it,
Right.
though. Let's
Then
think
anything's
about
possible,
it.
yeah.
Unless you have a planner can delegate, take control of any situation or whatever, like you'll never reach that next level.
Oh,
you know
of
what I'm saying?
course.
You have to be a scenario of where on the dime you could fucking flip shit up.
But then there's
call
also
an audible. You know what I'm saying, and keep it running and still score. You know what I mean?
But then there's also a human component. We fuck up. Shit happens.
oh yeah, most certainly.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's
Like,
another
we
reason you have to be good on the
nerves,
fly.
like-
You know what I'm saying?
But even sometimes, any given Sunday, like they say, like even all of
shit can
the
just fuck up.
shit just happens.
Just like
bro.
Jake Paul can knock out Mayweather on one of those any
That's what
given
I'm saying,
Sundays.
like,
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah.
Like, so, granted, I would bet that he's gonna lose, but I might throw a little $20 bet on the side that he knocks him the fuck out. So just in case I can get rich.
Yeah.
It's
You
going to
know
be like
what I'm saying?
50 to 1. It's
Yeah,
going to be
'cause-
crazy.
Right.
Yeah, otherwise than that, like
People who bet for Jake Paul, that if he wins, they're going to make a
He's
lot
never
more money
been-
than the people who bet on Mayweather.
if
Hell
he
yeah.
doesn't knock
Mayweather
him out
wins.
quick, he's fucked.
No, it's a wrap.
If it
Hell yeah,
doesn't
it's a
happen
wrap,
within the
though.
first 5, Mayweather won.
I don't even know if he'll.
He
Yeah, I
won't
think
last
he'll
that
go-
long.
I don't think this
I'm
dude's
not
gonna
saying he
knock
won't
him
last
out.
that
How
long.
long did the
but
fight go with Robinson?
I think unless.
Not long.
Yeah, no,
I thought
it really,
was, like,
really didn't. First round.
was it? It was
Yeah,
like
it was
the
like a
second
minute-
round,
what, a
right?
minute
yeah, it
40
was,
in?
That's right.
This dude was just like, fuck it, I
He
got
knocked
paid.
him the fuck out.
You know what I mean? As he was going down, got paid.
He knocked him the fuck out.
fuck it.
like the angle from
Like the
Million
way
Dollar
his
Baby.
feet were turned in.
He did the turn in
Yo,
like
I
it,
laugh
like in
so
Mike,
hard every time I think about
like Mike
that.
Tyson knockout and the feet in.
The way he was, I'm like, yo, is he asleep?
Yo.
Did you see?
Didn't
did you see all
Pacquiao get
the
knocked
memes?
out like that too?
Yes. Did you see all the memes where they were putting him in all random places sleeping? Yo.
Yeah. Yo.
That shit was hilarious.
That's embarrassing. We haven't seen him since.
That's
Nope.
what
You wouldn't see
2021
me
has
either,
resorted
yo.
to too. Like we like really caught the game on being able to do that. Everyone can be able to create memes like that now.
Hell yeah.
Like it's an endless supply.
That's why you got to make sure you win.
Yeah.
Win in life.
Tyson's new fight.
I feel like it's gonna be another one of those too. I'm like worried.
Yo.
I'm just worried.
Ever since you said that, I've been like, I've been worried for Tyson.
I'm worried for Mayweather and I'm worried for Tyson.
I'm not worried for Tyson at all.
I feel like they're doing things that are out of their character.
Yeah, I think
not
yeah.
Tyson's character.
No, it is as of
He's
his
been
late.
there and done that.
Right.
He's still doing it. That's the point.
I know, but his mental is still on a whole different planet.
No, but
he used to want to
have you
kill
seen
you,
his
eat your
fucking
children.
exercise videos?
Yeah, I've seen them. They look crazy.
Like, come on.
But I mean,
Still.
all teams look
Still.
good when they're warming up. That's all I'm saying. Every
Okay,
team
so you
looks
saw
good during
the
warm-up.
last fight he had.
I'm just saying, dude, if he gets fucking caught,
My man
he
was-
gets caught too. He may never come out the same.
At the,
You know
at
what I
the
mean?
post-fight
in no
interview,
more
my man was
movies.
still holding his
Yeah.
stomach, talking about, will you do it again?
Yeah, but
Nah.
Lennox.
But that's Lennox is a different monster.
Lennox can punch,
Yeah.
and he's not scared of Tyson. You could tell
Yeah.
Roy. I mean, Roy
Yeah,
had
Roy
like
wasn't fucking with Tyson.
nah. Roy has a. You can tell Roy has like.
Yeah,
a
Ray's like,
respect,
as he
kinda
was
like-
doing it too, he's like, why am I doing? You know what I mean? You could tell that was in his brain.
By the end of the fight, he was like this.
And he looked like somebody's stepfather in there.
Yeah, he was more just trying to protect himself and live through it. You know what I mean?
Lennox is.
He's like, let me just get through this. Let me just get through this. I don't blame him at all, though.
I don't either.
Yeah,
Not one
fuck
bit.
that shit.
But
Not
give him
one
credit
fucking
for
bit.
signing up.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
hell
I
yeah.
don't blame him at all because
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not signing up for that.
No.
Would it?
Hell no.
For millions?
Oh,
No,
for
I'm
millions?
not getting. Not
I'll
even for
go in
millions.
there.
I'm not getting punched by Tyson.
I'll just get hit
Nah,
once.
bro. Where's the-
I might not wake up from that punch.
I'll just get hit once and just go.
It'd be stupid. You
Even
won't
if
be
it
able to
didn't hurt me,
enjoy
I'll
that
just
shit.
pretend go to sleep.
Tell me where to sign. I need that.
To get punched by Tyson?
Like we talking, what
I
kind of
mean,
punching we
I'm
talking
gonna-
about?
Yo.
Like, am I boxing him and like
I'm
I
gonna
get to
really
block,
go in
or
there.
He's just gonna come
no,
in and
I'm
knock
gonna
me
go
the
in
fuck
there
out.
to
I mean, I
protect
would-
myself, but I'm not. I'm gonna get these millions.
Yeah, I would just go in
You're
there.
gonna
Are
get
you
these
kidding me?
concussions.
I'll just get slept.
Maybe, maybe,
That's what I'm.
maybe. Maybe I'll
This
go
dude can
train.
hit my shoulder. I'm like,
I'll go train with
no, that's what
Mayweather.
I would
He's
do to
not
get
gonna
the
hit your shoulder.
No, I'm just saying that's what I would do to get the
All I'm
millions.
We're talking
saying
about
is-
Mike Tyson.
If we were boxing and
loser
I went,
still gets paid.
and he hit my shoulder, I would still pretend I was knocked
Mike
out
Tyson's
just to
gonna
get
be
the
in
money.
the ring. He's gonna be looking at you in the ring like, "Yo, you
He's
signed
like,
up
he's
for this
out.
shit for
Shoulder
real?
blow.
Watch this, yo." Just because that's not how he is. He's gonna be like, "You really signed up for this shit? I'm gonna give you what
But-
I'm gonna give you
Yeah,
what
you
you
missing.
signed up for."
You missed the entire thing of what I was saying. I was just saying I would agree to
No,
the fight.
I know what you said. Yeah.
And then it doesn't matter. First throw he blows out. It can hit me in the elbow. I'm like,
Nah, in
Right.
real life, you
And
get
just
caught
get
during the
paid.
Fight. Nah.
No, I
know?
get what you're saying. But what I'm saying is Tyson's not going to give that opportunity. He's the way
He's
he
hitting
is.
you on the way down.
Right.
Like,
No, you don't
Like,
think
oh,
I
you
can-
want to sign up for this shit?
I'm just saying you don't think I can dodge a fucking throw? Like you know what I'm saying? I've been in fights. It's not like I can't duck it.
When was the last time you fought Tyson?
I'm not saying I ever fought Tyson, but you know if you're playing on the defensive and you see fucking fists coming at you, like he can be like, boom.
He's going to punch your fists off.
Down. I'm out.
He's
That
gonna
shit
shatter
cannot
your
hurt. It
forearm.
could tickle me, and I'm like,
But I'm walking away a millionaire.
But that's what I'm saying. I would still do and walk away a millionaire, unless
I can't use my arm. My hands broke forever. But
the only thing,
Puppy up. We going to the bank.
right? Hell yeah, I'll buy a new arm. Like I don't give a fuck.
You're gonna roll up to
Yeah.
the bank. Hell no.
But I got money.
You laugh all the way to the bank, I roll.
How
all the
about
way
that?
to the
They got
bank.
spinners
How about
and
Mike
shit.
Tyson has done that to America? Like where the whole America is like, nah.
Facts. No,
That's
there's not many
spooky
people in America
shit.
that'll fuck with
Right.
him.
That's spooky shit. I think Michael Jai White is like the only one who feels different.
Yeah, I agree with that. He
And
definitely.
I think Tyson might even fuck him up too.
Yo, but
He doesn't think so.
Yeah, and he
Well,
in
in
the
a
most
boxing match,
humblest
he
of
would.
ways too, though, because he's not like a dick about it.
Right.
He was just like, at the end of the day, he acknowledges that Tyson's a monster. He just
Ain't
isn't-
beating me.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. He's
That
like,
shit
but
is crazy.
I would love to see that fight.
Michael Jai White and Ty.
I would pay bread.
you got to come to a middle ground though, since they're two different, still kind of opposite things.
They would
you
have
know
to
what
be
I mean?
boxing because Jai can box.
Yes.
Yes, he
So it has to be
definitely-
boxing.
He definitely
'Cause
can
Tyson
box.
can't do anything else but box. Michael Jai White can box, so they would have to meet. That would have to be the middle ground.
That's not mean in the middle.
Yo,
though.
you remember Kimbo?
Was-
It does.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
Slice?
He shouldn't
passed,
even. He
right?
shouldn't
Yeah.
even have gone where he
no,
fucking went.
What, to
like,
UFC? Like,
yeah,
he
Kimbo.
should have stayed in the backyard.
I'm saying how long he can live in the backyard, though. Like, Kimbo was a monster, but eventually he's going to get knocked up. Good for him to get to the UFC. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't understand why he got there and things went left.
They attacked them legs, I remember.
Because they
attacked them
pretty
legs.
much was
had
it,
no
though.
defense. He was a fucking monster.
Yeah.
He was one of those guys.
If you
with them
squared,
legs.
if you just went and squared up with him, there's chances are he's knocking your block off.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
once they got into grapple and all that type of shit, like he was out his
He
element.
had no stamina.
Yeah.
It was
He
rough.
was like, this shit's great. You can see his legs too. His legs. Yo, much respect to Kimbo. Like I love. I've watched this motherfucker's videos so much.
Yo,
but
he
was a
you
brawler.
put me on to Kimbo when I was younger. He used to be like, yo, you want to fight people? Watch this.
He was not
Kimbo.
Yo, he be getting beat up too and still come back and
All
beat
you
their
see
ass
is the
anyways.
dirt
You know
coming
what I
up
mean?
from the backyard and the grass getting to him.
I watched him fight this massive Russian dude where they fought for like 8 minutes. Yo, shit was
you can
crazy.
hear the meat.
Yes, yo, and you think the shit's like over for Kimbo, and all of a sudden comes back and beats the dude's ass. I'm like, after like 7 minutes, I was like, holy shit, yo, and they were fucking throwing each other over shit, yo.
I seen that in real life where, and this is like a couple years ago, where one of my guys was talking shit to his neighbor, and the neighbor was like, "Who are you talking to?" So I'm talking to you. Yo, that dude gave his girl his keys and knocked my man straight out. No, listen to this shit. Knocked him straight out, feet in the air and everything. I'm looking, I'm like, damn, nigga, I told you to be quiet. So he's knocked out, feet up in the air, and the dude goes to get his keys, and my man like wakes up from being unconscious and jumps on him and starts beating this bit. He beats him so bad that the dude's trying to get his knife out. And my man is just on him, just went. I'm like, how did this happen? You were sleeping.
That escalated.
He's like, I am not taking that. That's not how that's going
He
down.
probably was dreaming about it. Like,
Right. In his dream, like, get the fuck up, you motherfucker.
He fucking
His guardian
astral
angel.
Right, yeah, it's like,
traveled and he's watching
what the
himself.
fuck?
Like, yo, get up, yo.
You gonna take that?
I ain't never seen nothing like that. Not in like person where like you were done.
You ever won a fight that you didn't expect to win?
Me personally?
Just sure.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I can think of one in particular, yeah.
I hit somebody one time, and I expected fully to get my ass kicked after hitting.
Mm-hmm.
I hit them, and they fell. And
You
I
were
was,
like, wait a minute.
I was like, yeah, because it was in school. There's mad people watching me. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yo, I can't believe I just laid it down now. Like, I was fully prepared to get my ass kicked.
I beat a nigga out of his sneaker, right? Big dude, right? Beat him out of his sneaker, and I'm out of breath, and he's on the ground, like he's finished, right? Sneaker over here. I'm like, damn, yeah, I'm feeling good about myself. Then his brother, his brother steps in. This is my little brother, and I'm like, yo, these niggas are big. Like I don't have enough. Like it took.
I just did one dude. Come on, man.
Can I get it? Hold on, ding.
I need to get a break here. Can I get a sip of water?
I'm like, all right, let's go. I could barely keep my arms up, but Justo came and saved me. Justo stepped in. Justo was like, yo, that's my man. He's like, I don't give a fuck. You see my brothers, brother.
Yo, I got hit by a brother because I beat the brother up one
Yeah?
time, yo. That's funny you say that. I beat this Vietnamese dude we got in a fight, and I beat his ass, yo. And not like on some disrespectful shit, but like I won the fight clearly.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day, I was at the bus stop because we shared the same bus stop. His brother showed up. His brother's talking shit to me the whole time. I'm talking shit. He waited for the bus to pull up, the doors to open. He taps me on my shoulder. I went, what? And then I went to turn around. He fucking knees me in my nose, yo.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I was in like 7th grade. He was in like 9th grade or some shit. Like he was like bigger than me and shit.
That really meant something back then too.
Back then,
when someone
yeah,
was 2
like,
grades higher than you,
oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? They were
My
like a
nose
man.
was, like,
That's
And
what's
you
like
were
for the rest of the time you're in that school.
You're still a little boy, and they were a man. You know what I mean? That's the difference it could be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I remember one time we had these kids just came into the neighborhood out of nowhere, and they just sort of like started
no, it
kind
wasn't
of.
a knee, it was an elbow. Sorry, my bad. He elbowed me. That's what it was. Go
Got
ahead.
you. So like they just started to start running shit fresh out the gate. You know what I'm saying? And I remember they chased us like into a hallway, and one of them like I think slapped me, and I was like, what? And then ran the fuck out. And I was like, what the fuck? I really didn't want to fight him. I'm not gonna front. Like I was like, great. Then it's because he had his 2 other brothers that are gonna jump me too. I'm like, this is just fucking great, right? So, anyways, like we they didn't nothing else transpired at that time, right? So these kids were around the neighborhood, like this is on Kensington Avenue, like back in the fucking day, right?
Remember that?
So all of a sudden, my boy comes up to get me. He's like, "Yo, come outside to play." Mind you, like my boy never came over to get me. You know what I'm saying? So when I get downstairs, I get over to the schoolyard because I live right across the street from Kensington, right?
Yep.
We get down. All of a sudden, the dude comes up. He's like, "Yo, I heard you want to fight me," or he called my mom a bitch. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I had no clue this shit was even gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "What?" So he's like, "Yeah." He started fucking getting ready, and I was like, "Yo," and again, didn't want to fight him.
Right, but have no
Boom!
choice.
Just punched him right in his eye, and he was just like, "What the fuck, yo?" And I was like, "I'm like, what do you mean, what the fuck?"
Right.
He's like,
"What you think was
he
gonna
said,
happen?"
"Why'd you hit me?" I'm like,
You offered him an ice pack after? Like,
Yo.
my bad, bro.
yeah, I was like, I was in my house eating. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it was. I was like, I was chilling. Y'all
My
fucking
fault,
call
bro.
me out here.
Watching Captain
Nah,
Planet.
We weren't cool. Yo, but I hit him so hard, and like I guess his other brothers like never seen him like lean before. That they didn't do anything, and we never seen them again. Literally never seen them
beat
again.
him out of town.
That's the first time I was like, "Yo, okay, yeah, bitch." You know?
You always beat the leader up, and you don't gotta worry about the minions.
Yeah.
I remember I shared.
I was using me to make a scene, like a fucking statement.
Yeah.
I shared a second floor apartment with this dude, and below us there was this is all important backstory. He was a crackhead, but he used to like one of those Mr. Fix-It crackheads. He'd smoke and try to fix everything.
I'll buy that for $1.
So it's literally like fucking 7:00 in the morning. This dude wakes up. He's like, "Yo, I'm going to work. Watch my shit." I'm saying, don't let nobody in the house watch my shit. Got you. So no sooner does he leave, Mr. Fix-It comes knocking on the door, and I'm like, "Yo, what?" He's like, "Let me in." No, not letting you in. He's like, "This is my." Long story short, I end up letting him in the house because he left something in there or whatever. He tries to steal from him. I'm not letting him steal some shit. He's like, "Yo, move out of my way or I'm gonna punch you." No, mind you, I'm in my fucking basketball shorts, sleep in my eye, haven't fucking brushed my teeth, nothing. He punches me in the eye. So we start fighting in the middle of the kitchen. Mind you, I'm like 22. He's like fucking 38.
Oh, he got that old man strength.
But we're built the same, though.
Oh.
So we start boxing in the kitchen. We fight. We hit each other a couple times, whatever. At the end of the fight, he's washing his hands in his eye in the sink.
In your sink?
In my sink. Because I know dude. Like, I deal with dude every single day. Like, I know this
He
nigga.
lives under you, yeah.
That's super fun.
And I'm like,
Did he
"Yo, I
grab,
need
like,
a
a glass
fucking
of-
cigarette, yo." At the time I smoked, I'm like, "I need a fucking cigarette." Now, I'm saying this to my other dude who's there, and he's washing his hands or whatever. He goes downstairs, comes back upstairs, and gives me a cigarette.
That's gangster.
He never tried to steal nothing from him again, though.
Yeah, that's gangster.
I fought this dude, like, in my fucking boxers, yo. Like, sleep
And
in
then-
my eye.
and then
the
he
whole
washed
9
his
yards.
hands.
Don't they fought his brother in boxers?
Yup.
That shit was crazy.
In his kitchen.
hilarious.
In his kitchen.
I remember one time.
What is it about kitchens, right?
Yo,
When we
kitchens-
lived-
kitchens where all the beef
Yeah,
happens.
when we lived on Kansas at me and Mike, these girls we was fucking with, her dad came over, and I was like in boxes with a hatchet in my hand. He was like trying to get in the door. I was like, "What the fuck?" That's why I wrote it
What
in
was
that.
wrong with him? He
Because
wanted
his
his
daughter was there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, y'all was wearing her out?
I wasn't, not her. You know what I'm saying?
He just
Like,
had the hatchet.
yeah, so I was just like, "What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why I wrote it in the song when I was like, "All the hollering, who let this bitch's father in?" Back in the though. Yo, that was like,
okay.
that whole track was based off of like true events.
Because that whole album was made
Really
from that era of
that house.
experiences. Yeah,
exactly. So that album's like a culmination of our life at that.
Yo, I remember when I was fighting this dude, I just remember this shit afterwards. I hit him like with crazy haymaker, and he was like, "Yo, hit me with that fucking haymaker again." And I did.
In the middle of the fight?
Yes.
He's like,
I
"Ooh,
swear to God,
hit
yo.
me again."
Like, I hit him, and he was like, no, he said it like on some, "Yo, go ahead, yo, hit me with that shit again, yo."
Like he liked it.
No, he was like, he didn't think I would I would actually connect again.
Right.
He was being cocky.
God. Oh.
Like, he was like,
And
"Yo,
or he could take
like,
it.
do
And
that
then
shit
you hit him
again,
again,
yo. And I
pow.
bang.
Yeah.
And
Next
that's
thing you
when
know,
the
he's
fight
under.
ended.
Next thing you know, he's under the sink.
Nah, he backed
like,
up
"Yo,
and smashed the window with his elbow.
Yeah, there's
'Cause
like, "Let
I
me
hit
use
him,
your
and he was
sink."
And that's when the fight ended, when the window broke. That's when we were like, all right, this is it.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
done.
we're
Yo,
fucking
it's
shit
funny
out.
the air about the whole situation after the fight. If y'all still in the same vicinity,
We
especially
were.
if you're the only ones too, and you're just, yeah, that's why I kicked your ass. You know what I mean?
That's kind of one of those moments it was.
Lucky
He's
that
getting
shit
his
happened.
moods. I'm like, I want a fucking cigarette. Like, you just woke me up. And he literally
And what
brought
was
me
that
one, yo.
over?
He was trying to steal my boy's speakers. That's literally what it was. And I wouldn't let him steal the speakers.
Next thing
so
you know,
he punched me in the face.
Okay.
Next thing you know, you want to get some McDonald's?
Yeah,
I'm fucking starving.
You want a cigarette?
They fucking skip out.
They took bogey breaks.
What up, me, brother?
I fought
Give
somebody
me a
else
high
sometimes.
five.
Me and Nathan fought a couple times.
For real?
Yeah, not like fight. Y'all put us to fight. Y'all put us to fight.
Oh,
Yeah, let's be real.
Let's be
Let's
real.
call a spade a spade.
Oh God.
Y'all put us to fight. Too many times.
That shit used to happen when I was a kid too.
Oh yeah.
Especially
Oh
when
yeah.
you're
Hell
the
yeah.
youngest one
That
in the
should happen to
group.
everybody.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, this man said you're a dick. You know,
Nah,
everyone's
it
like,
wasn't
yo.
even-
I used to have to fight this kid, Nick Santinello.
It wasn't even on like no beef
Oh,
shit. It wasn't even on like
Like
no
on some Fight Club shit. They used to just make us fight. Like, yo, if y'all
Yeah,
don't
they
fight,
used to
we're
make
gonna
a-
beat your ass. So
Yeah,
you
make
have
you
to
tough.
fucking fight.
Yeah, nah, that's what they said. They said y'all go be rolling together. Y'all gotta know how to fight.
Protect.
Yeah, we.
And that's how it worked.
Yo, it's like everybody, especially like when down in Layford Terrace too. Like everybody I knew down there, like all of us had fought each other at one point. You know, I moved up to KAB. I can't say I fought everybody that I met up there, but it's still, you know.
That was a plethora of folks over there.
Yeah, there was a.
That's
but
a good word for that.
Yeah.
a lot of the shit though, like I didn't get into. I watch other people get into the shit. You know what I'm
First time I
saying?
got shot at was over there.
That's the first time I got shot at too, and it wasn't even intended for me.
No, you just caught up in the drive-by.
Just caught up in. Yep.
Shit, yeah, hell yeah. I remember one time we chilling on. Did you ever meet Johnny Soto? Shout out to Johnny Soto if you ever see this. But he used to live right next door to where me, Charlie, Panitas, and all them cats lived in that house.
If I've seen him. probably.
But yeah, so no. I remember we would be chilling on his porch, like, because it was the Ford family. Fucking car come by with the headlights off. And we had fucking lay down on the ground and shit. And just wait for it to pass. You know what I'm saying?
95 KF was crazy.
Yo, that whole shit.
Oh yeah.
That was a really crazy time. That was fucked up. And I was right there, living in the middle of all of it somehow. That was crazy.
Like smack in the middle.
Right.
Like I used to think about the shit on
no, on my porch.
Well, it's smack in the middle because it's smack in the middle, but it's not like directly in the middle.
I was like
Oh,
right
yeah,
in the
yeah,
middle
it's
of all of it.
Yeah, but it was concentrated.
Yeah.
Like I was right on the outer.
Super concentrated.
I used to go home like, yo, how does my mom not know that like 2 streets away from where we live, there's fucking crackheads and gunshots and all type of shit.
Yeah.
Now my mom, where we lived was literally 2 streets away, and houses are beautiful. But I walked fucking 6 minutes down the road, and it wasn't so beautiful.
Yeah, that's the whole thing with Springfield in general. You
Springfield's
can walk a
crazy.
couple of blocks and it completely
Right.
changes. All of a sudden you're in mansions. You're like,
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's like.
yeah, but
But even leg, like, well, I don't.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What street were you on?
Yeah,
He
over on Churchill.
Yeah,
Remember right across from Forest Park?
Oh yeah.
But like 2 streets over, you're straight in the hood.
Yeah,
The
literally.
other way, like Orange, Belmont,
Yeah,
all
right.
of that.
You go to
Like,
his house, you're like, you feel like you're on vacation.
Yo, Belmont used to.
Right.
Belmont definitely was a separator. Everything that was on this side, when CVS is on this side, you know, the X.
Right.
Like, yeah, it just, you know.
Yeah, down.
But even
down Belmont was like bad. Yeah.
and upper.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, not even past CVS. Not really.
Yeah, now when you actually went further up,
Nah, it wasn't like your side.
no, because when you went up Fort Pleasant, like
Right,
that was all
that's-
nice houses.
Yeah, but I'm talking about.
yeah,
as
but
far
like you
as-
got like Dickinson, fucking.
Yeah, but no, but it's literally as
Like,
soon as you crossed over.
Florida Street,
What's the
all
name of
that
the
shit.
street? Remember where you used to live on Belmont?
Commonwealth.
No.
Commonwealth.
When you lived closer to South End.
Oh,
My old
Lakeford.
house.
Right,
Yeah,
on the
right
corner
on the
there,
corner
or
of
whatever.
Lakeford.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on the
So
corner of Lakeford.
right there, you know how
I
like
lived
if
on
you're
Parkside,
standing on
Lake
your porch, you look out. There's that street that went down the hill right there that you could use to get down to
I don't even
Antonio's.
know what the fuck that's
I
called.
know-
yeah, that
I know
street.
what you're talking about. Long Hill. Long
little-
Hill.
Whoa, no.
alley, not
It
a
goes
little alley
it goes
shit.
down to Long Hill.
Woodside.
Like you would
Blake
take
Hill.
it.
Blake
Yeah,
Hill.
Woodside. That's where I
Yeah,
lived.
yeah.
It was Woodside. Yeah, I lived on
So
Woodside. Yep.
so when you went right there though, and you crossed over and went up Fort Pleasant or Forest Park Ave, like that
Forest
shit
Park
tune to
Ave.
nice houses.
Right before you hop
As
on the
soon
highway.
as you hopped onto like you got by to where Little Peach was,
Yeah.
where that church
That's
is.
where my bus stop was.
You went down
forever,
that way, shit changed.
Yep.
It changed so much that the white people put up those barricades where
Yeah,
you couldn't
you
even
can't
walk
even
down
go
I
to
the
the
remember
street.
that shit.
Yeah.
Those barricades weren't there.
No.
No.
Yo,
still
I used to
up
live
till
right
this day.
behind them. I used to literally
Yeah.
live right behind them on Layford Terrace when I was a
Behind
kid.
the
I
barriers.
remember that
Yo,
shit.
So it
yo,
used to be
but
behind
they
the
weren't
house.
always there,
shit,
yo.
yo, there was a hill that went all the way down, and there was a fence.
Yeah,
that went all
those
the way down.
barricades weren't always there because I remember turning around on that street and shit.
All the
No,
time.
they
I
weren't.
wasn't
on-
driving,
yeah, they
but-
definitely
Yo,
weren't. Because when I was a kid, we ran all those streets.
Yeah,
We went
yeah.
to there for Halloween, everything,
Yes.
dude. You know what
Yo,
I'm saying? We
can you
played
think-
football in the Dickinson.
Yeah.
So you know where Dickinson and Layford is, right?
Yeah.
You see that first big ass lawn that has the trees blocking it?
Yeah.
We were allowed to play football there.
Well, that's dope.
So Forest Park against South End versus fucking Six Corners. We would all play football right there if it wasn't down by Riverside. But I was like fucking 6 years younger than everybody. So I'd be like 8 years old or 7 years old sitting in the end zone, and they're just fucking throwing. No one's sticking me.
Right.
I'd just be like, bloop.
That's funny.
Yo, they would so mad. Look, who's fucking sticking the kid?
You guys are right. I don't know if it was you. Maybe all three of you said it, but now that I'm thinking about it, from Belmont over, like the split. Like if you look at Belmont as like a river.
Yeah. Basically the wrong side of the tracks.
That side was rougher.
Yeah.
Like Frank's side.
Yeah.
Was rougher, but I remember I lived on the other side, but chilled on their side.
Same
right?
with me. Right.
But because I lived on the other side, I remember Josh. Josh fucked with all the girls.
You told me this shit. You used to have to walk him home
and they
all
used
the
to
time.
have to. They would chase him to the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pretty
Rest
much.
in peace, Moody. Fucking.
Yeah.
He was one of them, beating Josh up like every day. Justin's brother, every day. I'll be telling him like, Justin.
They would always
please
come to
leave
me
this
too.
nigga
They'd be like, "Yo, tell you, man." I'm like, "Yo, I'm not. Come on, man." I'm like, "Don't put me in this fucking middle of this shit, dude."
Like, Josh, stop going over there. Like, you're
Yeah,
fucking
that was the
everything
biggest
up.
shit. Like, Josh, what the fuck, dude?
He
You know?
can't. He can't say no.
To bitches, yeah.
Yo, I remember all the time they always be like, "Yo, if I see your man," I'm like,
I don't know why they hated. Oh, because Josh was fucking all their girls.
right.
Yeah,
well, and I
that's
think
right.
it started with Josh tried to holler at Mascaro's sister, Christina.
He was dealing with her at one point.
So I think
that
that's
was
what
a start.
I think that's
'Cause
what
Steve-
started
'cause
it.
Steve
God bless my boy.
chilled-
Rest in
Yeah,
peace.
rest in
Rest in
peace,
peace.
yeah.
He chilled
Higher
on that
power.
side too.
Right.
He chilled on both sides.
So, yeah.
He lived
So-
on one and then chilled on.
But I would say, yeah, it was crazy because that was divided. That's before
what I'm
Crystal and
saying.
all that shit kind of turned.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just crazy how it shit just like spawned.
Yeah.
Politics
You know
in
what
the
I mean?
hood.
Like, everything, like other people started moving out, other people was moving in. You know what I'm saying? As soon as those other people were moving in, the whole dynamic would change again.
Yeah, I was, like, you go there now and it's like a whole nother world.
Yeah,
And
it's just
like,
'cause I don't know
10
anybody,
years
really.
ago, we ran this shit. 15, 20 years ago, we ran this fucking shit.
We were everywhere. Shit was
now,
crazy.
we ain't nobody.
I remember
You know what I mean?
everywhere.
No, I'm still
everywhere.
plugged in. I'm activated.
I'm
Yeah, I
not
can't say
plugged
I
in
know
over
many.
there anymore.
I mean, I still have friends and family that live in these areas, but
I there was a situation that had went down about 2 years ago, and I had got a call, and I had to like put the call in, like, yo, that's my people. Like, he's like, all right, we'll leave him alone. I'm like, yo, come on, like, too old for this.
Right.
But yeah, nah, they was literally like on this nigga's porch every day, and then again, when niggas know you're from over there, they be like, who do we know from over there? We gotta call somebody.
Right.
So my man was going in, and they started like just strong arming his own crib, nigga. And he's like, yo, how do I get these niggas to get out of my space? So he came home one day, and he's a calm dude, but he'll get busy if he has to, but there's way too many of them.
Right.
So he came home, and he was like, yo, y'all niggas gotta kick rocks. This nigga said, what? Pulled out the Desi on him. Like, bow. Put that shit triangle straight to his face. Nigga was like, I'm gonna have to call somebody because this can't keep happening.
It's out of hand, right?
Yeah, and just so happened it was one of my dudes who did it. And I'm like, yo, man, you can't. I know him, man. Chill. He's like, all right, for you. You know what I mean? I done got niggas' cars back.
Hey, you owe me a favor.
Right.
Sure.
One day I'm gonna call upon you.
We'll just keep the radio.
One day it'll
All right,
happen.
keep the radio. Just bring the car back.
Please. We gotta wrap this shit up, man.
Oh,
but it
shit,
was,
I ain't realize
Damn,
that.
it's already 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it was good fucking good having you here with us, man. Good seeing you
Nah, I
again.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
It was
welcome anytime you want to come through.
Word.
Yeah, otherwise than that, fucking great show. Thank you for everybody that's tuned in with us. Thanks for hanging all the way to the end, especially. Much praises to you. Remember, please share. Make sure you spread, when we put out episodes, make sure you spread that shit around. And yeah, all that good shit. One in love, all that. All right.
Oh, yeah. Lemongrass
Oh,
chicken.
yeah. That's right, yo. So this is actually the last track from my man's right here, right? It's Lemongrass Chicken. And I just got a feeling
I was just eating some
I'm going to really
lemon
like
poppy
it.
toast.
You said you have a feeling you're going to like it?
Yeah. I got a feeling.
I like lemon poppy toast.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
it's
see, always makes it about him.
Yo, y'all.
All right. So we're getting the fuck out of here, man. We'll be back next week, 8 p.m. Eastern, motherfuckers. We love you, and thank you very much for watching.
Peace.
sipping CD's thoughts on paper. I'm a little past thinking. These paragraphs are giving ass whippings. To think I lost my step, I'm tripping. Went from lemongrass chicken to wheatgrass sipping CD's thoughts on paper. I'm a little past thinking. These paragraphs are giving ass whippings. To think I lost my step, I'm tripping. Your bitch a wonder once she marvels at the vision. Crash landed on your hoe, I'm just a Martian on a visit. I'm beating on the box that I don't fit in. Earth is just a rock from where I'm sitting. Damn. They say I got it, I don't get it. Unless my diamonds are the color of a Simpson. Are you a victim or a victim? Stop playing, cause I don't even kid around with children. Nah. Attracting pigeons, throwing bread. Pull up. These type of bars go over heads. Color blind, but a nigga well read. Plus I blew a couple to the head. Yeah. You see this fitting how I'm flexing. Every time I step, I'm leaving an impression. As far as kicks, you'll have to Google my collection. Been passing on dimes, cause I don't even wear 11s. You'll get left if you ain't acting right. You dead broke, I'll bring you back to life. I'll be living even after life. There's black power in these white on white. From lemongrass chicken to wheatgrass, sipping CD's thoughts on paper. I'm a little past thinking. These paragraphs are giving ass whipping. To think I lost my step, I'm tripping. Been quiet long enough, held the fire like a monk. Dogged your baby mama out and now she's hounding me for pups. What's up? I tried to tell you to believe me. After beating on the Birdman, I feel a little wheezy. They see I made one, but deep down they wanna be me. I'm sure some alphabet's a chance that'll see me. Cause this girl's just a jumper like the outfit on Luigi. Easy. I just wanna bring the bars back. So cling on and join the race on this Star Trek. A hard fact, the whole world feels the aura. And there's more in store in my little shop of horrors. I feel too rich to eat porridge. Since money doesn't grow on trees, it isn't forests. But they want us to be hypnotized by the fiscal. They trying to turn all this blood money into crypto. The Benjamins are crypt blue. R.I.P. to Nip too. Went from lemongrass chicken to wheatgrass, sipping CD's thoughts on paper. I'm a little past thinking. These paragraphs are giving ass whipping. To think I lost my step, I'm tripping. Went from lemongrass chicken to wheatgrass, sipping CD's thoughts on paper. I'm a little past thinking. These paragraphs are giving ass whipping.